Ladies, gentlemen, too loud. Welcome to the SaveState podcast. Today we have our special guest, Monto from Monto Tech.
What's up?
So
everyone?
Was I outside of the category of ladies and gentlemen? I'm trying to.
Oh yeah.
It's just like.
Welcome to the show, too loud.
Oh man! All right. I guess I gotta accept it.
We're going according to best looking, and so, Matt, how's your week, buddy? What you been up to?
What's going on?
Matt's hard of hearing. What's going on?
Matt's
Oh no, the bell tones. They ran out of battery. What's going on?
Hold on.
I'm skipping you. Too loud. How was your week?
Oh man, it's been great. It's been a very Thor-y week. I'll tell you that.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
Thor has consumed all time.
God of Thunder has taken over.
Said in the prophecy. Okay. And the time is
Sorry about that.
Great week.
You're not that sorry. You say the same thing to your wife and listen to her too.
You said hello, and I went to say hello, and I clicked the button on my keyboard, and one of the videos I had planned for later on in the background started playing, so I just hear somebody talking over you. You know, my natural instinct is I have my a-hole filter on because it's too loud here, and so I couldn't hear you when you were talking. You know what I mean?
Ladies and gentlemen, give him a break. He's easily confused. He's a little bit older.
That's fine.
Right,
I deserve that.
All right, we'll come back to you. Hey, Matt.
Hey, what's going on, buddy?
How's the retirement home?
Pretty good.
How was your week?
They're pretty good at just getting older, and I'm trying to give me medicine. You know, I have a tick now, and sometimes it just goes off randomly. So, you know, I just gotta, they gotta give me medicine for that.
Matt, 30 minutes, not even close, jerk.
Open your mouth. I want to see you swallow the pill. Open your mouth. Lift your tongue up. Let me see if it's real.
My
God.
I'm good. It's been a great week. I'm just having a complete blast with this, with the AY and Thor. I'm just getting to hang out with Monto. Only dude that's got cooler hair than me. You know what I mean? So
you don't even have hair.
It doesn't matter.
So you got to hide on
final frontier.
I have hair.
Mm-hmm. It's not yours.
It
belongs to somebody else. But
boy, put it
like
away.
Monto now.
That was fresh. That was fresh.
Bro.
Yeah, you saw. You gave it a little style before he threw the hat on.
Gray is the new blue. Yeah.
Oh my God, there's no gray there. Shut up. What's up, Gamers Generation?
GG is on. All right, so for me, yeah, that's right. This whole week is like, I know it's Wednesday, but it's Thor's Day. We are.
Yes,
it is all Thor all the time, and I'm spending all of my time figuring out new tips and tricks with this thing. This is endgame, and by endgame I mean I'm actually gonna probably finish setting this thing up. I have never actually finished for real setting up a single handheld in my life, but this seems like the one that I could carry around and be like, it's got everything, except that my SD card.
Actually, I was saving this for the end of the show, but it is endgame for me. I'm gonna shut down the YouTube channel after today's live stream. I'm done. I've reached.
Yep.
All
right. It's been a good run.
I've reached the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow.
Good night, everyone. We're done. We're done here. We're done. All right, and so round the horn, Monto. What are the youths saying these days?
The youths are saying, smash that like button, subscribe. If you're enjoying SaveState, if you're trying to smash that SaveState button. Yeah, I've
tempt fate. That's right.
I've just been in the mix. I've been streaming a lot with the Thor.
Dude,
did a couple streams.
Dude, a lot is an understatement, bro.
I just can't get enough of this thing, man. It's a really, really good handheld, and it's been a while since there's been one that's like kind of hit as hard as the Thor. So even the Odin 2 Mini was like, it's really good, but the Thor is special. You know what I mean? So I've been having a lot of fun just like exploring the whole gamut, because there's so much. Having 2 screens, I didn't realize how much it unlocked, and that's on top of the processor. Man, there's so much going on. I've been in Thorville. I've been in Thor's domain, and I don't plan on crawling out. So I am
holding his hand right now, dude.
Yeah.
I had personally
glued to me.
I had personally convinced myself that the Retroid Flip 2 was like, that was ending for me. and then there was the Thor, but then after that there was the Soldier Boy. So now I'm rethinking where my life stands right now.
Heck yeah.
It's full circle. All roads lead to Soldier Boy making a handheld.
Soldier game.
You know what?
Game.
He probably pulled the flip down because he found out about the Thor. He was like, "Wait,
Oh my gosh.
this can't be the Soldier
They're going
game.
on
It
clearance.
has to be this one." Like
Retroid Flips 2s are just, it's all for the taking now.
oh my god,
That's
dude.
hysterical.
Until
The
that thing
Titans
is,
are the Thor and the Soldier game console Flip 2.
Dude,
until
dude.
that thing is sold in like gold plated with like fake gold buttons, then it ain't.
Oh, it's coming. It's
It
coming.
ain't,
coming.
it ain't,
It's
it
coming.
ain't, gang, it
Man,
ain't
you saw-
gangsta enough for
it's
me.
coming.
I
You
need,
saw,
dude.
do you see
He's a gangster.
that
my
Photoshop
handheld needs a grill.
cooked up? Man,
It's
Cypher cooked on that one.
It's gonna be bedazzled.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, man. All right, well, let's before we get into having our fun with the Thors, let's get into some of the stuff that came out today and more recently during the week. And so actually, my bad. I'm gonna hand it back over to the man with the microphone, and yeah, take over, brother.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's get into the first news topic. The first important news topic of the day is
We're getting
the
vertical.
we're getting a bird. Finally, AYN is doing something
Finally.
after the DMG.
They've invented the vertical
Maybe.
handheld.
They finally just the same way that Chick-fil-A invented the chicken sandwich. Absolutely,
Damn
AYN, AYNEO invented the vert.
We're witnessing
Okay.
history. We're living.
Mhm.
So right
No-
before
no-
the show started, it's oh my god, it's Gabe said, "What do you guys think of this thing?"
Man, it's a sexy beast, ain't it? Oh,
Oh
man,
my
dude.
gosh.
I am all over this thing. Sign me up twice, bro. Like,
Oh my gosh.
I'm literally,
All right.
I'm literally salivating.
Listen, we gotta
looking
show
at
some
this
love
thing.
for the smaller buttons out there. You know what I mean?
For who? For toddlers?
All these handhelds with the smaller buttons, and they're not getting any
Oh,
love.
boy.
Until
It's not
now.
about
Oh
the
my
size,
gosh.
all right. It's not about the size.
Look, I'm not as young as Jedi. I'm not as smart as Too Loud, and I'm not as rich as Monto here. So give me the pitch for this device. Like, is this just a DMG except worse, and you could have got a Retroid Classic instead
Let's let
and
Matt.
kick
Let's
yourself?
Matt have this. Read us a little bit of the material here, and let us.
Okay, so well, I love the
It's so sparse. The whole thing is so
Oh,
sparse.
brother.
This
so
looks like a web page that I designed in 1996.
This is
Oh,
a
God.
classic. This is a very on-brand INEO page. They love
Neo
small
Pocket
text,
Vert.
big pictures.
A top tier creation crafted for vertical retro handheld enthusiasts. So the entire body is CNC machined with precision, showcasing.
Hey, brother, do me a
exceptional
favor.
level of
Move your
craftsmanship.
mic a little bit more toward your mouth since you're looking. the
My
other way.
bad. My
Oh.
bad.
Not that close.
He's
not
in
that
my
close.
brain. Get
Not
him
that
out.
close, bro.
So the entire device is CNC machined. It's covered in glass, and the glass is diamond cut on the shoulder buttons, and it's got a volume wheel, which is
I love
kind of
volume
cool.
wheels. I
Okay,
do love
volume wheel, that's
I
fresh.
do.
I do like volume
Yeah.
wheels. I'm gonna
Those
say the
those
volume
triggers
wheel,
look kind of gas too. I'm not gonna lie. They look
Those are
kind of
DM.
fire.
I mean, that was the DMG. Like they just
Yeah.
took that from
Yeah.
the DMG and moved it forward.
right,
Yeah.
and they're diamond glass cut, so they're cool. Yeah, they look cool, but that's it. I'm not feeling this thing. I will say it's got really high
Is it
resolution.
OLED? Oh
16
no, it's not OLED.
No.
Okay.
You
3.5
can't
inch
notice
LCD.
above like 450, like above
Yeah.
450 is.
and it's a 3.5 inch screen, so it's like, all right, it's got
Why do you
615
need
PPI. but-
1440p on a 3.5
Because
inch?
it's not about what you need; it's about what they can charge you for. This is INEO, bro.
Speak for yourself. I need 8K
Stupid, I should've
3-inch
known.
screen,
Bro.
dude. 3-inch.
I need that
8K.
8K.
And their
I need that
advertisements,
I
perhaps.
need that 8K Xbox Ally X from GameStop exclusive,
with
bro.
the 20K screen.
Monto, did you hear about
So-
that?
No.
So last week, if you guys, I know we're going to bring up a whole story, but last week I was talking to Too Loud, and I was trying to kill time for something, and I went into a GameStop, and I walk into the GameStop, and the employee is behind the counter telling somebody about the Xbox Ally, and that it's $5.99 and it could run Cyberpunk 2077 at 60 frames per second at like 4K. And then the Xbox LAX is $1,000 and it can run it at 60 frames per second at 8K. Yeah.
I mean,
So
I
Give me one right now.
all messed up.
Give me one
We
right
all
now.
messed up buying the Best Buy variant, dude. We were supposed to buy.
I guess
the
with
GameStop
AI
exclusive.
upscaling, you can just put it. You can just type in whatever resolution you want and let the AI just do just let the AI program your game.
Yeah,
for you.
right.
Like, what are we? We're wasting our time.
The best part is that the whole time when the store, too loud in my ear, and he's freaking out. He's like, "You better say something. Say something to them. Don't let it go. Say something."
No, let GameStop scam their way into oblivion.
Oh my god! And he's like, "Put me on speaker. Put me on speaker." He's yelling at me. Put me on speaker.
Dude, 8K 60 FPS. I'm sorry. Where are you getting these
2077? I don't know, man. So
okay, so Gabe says it has a 3.5-inch screen, which means it's smaller than the Pocket DMG. Yes, that is correct. It is going to be smaller than the Pocket.
3.5 inch.
It has, as we can see here, has no joysticks. I mean, hey, to be fair, like, I don't know, unless you're like an INEO collector or something like that. This is for me personally. This is one I'm gonna skip over. Just everything about this is wrong to me. Like I dig how the front of it looks. Like if it had bigger full size buttons. No, I mean like the glass paneling, the screen. Like it looks nice. If it had actual full size D-pad, there's no joysticks here. So why are the buttons so small? There's nothing else taking up the face of the device. There's no reason for it. But
it should be around this size, a little taller.
Yeah,
this is a 3.5-inch screen. This is the Battle XP G350. So it looks a little taller, but the screen, like, this is kind of edge to edge, more or less, and that looks also edge to edge. So it's probably like this, and similar.
And look how much bigger your face buttons are on there.
Yeah, exactly. That's the weird thing, right? This is like normal face buttons, but they're using like not this small, but it's close. It's not far off.
So this is design Neo, and there's no sticks. So I'm sure they're gonna put a G3 Gen 3 in it. And
Gabe has a good question. He says, Gabe says, do you guys think that Gabe has a pretty good question? He says, do you guys think that the space below the D-pad and buttons is room for touch sensor sticks? I know they did the touch sensor thing with the DMG.
I feel like they would advertise that. They would promote that if it was.
They would make like a subtle
notch in the middle or something.
A subtle design that kind of insinuated it.
Yeah, that's true. I agree. Like kind of box you in, like it's this area here.
Exactly.
Like, we don't know what chip is in it.
Unless it's sub $100, it's not going to be able to even come close to competing with the RP Classic.
That's something. That's what I say. Somebody give me a pitch for this versus RP Classic, because the higher resolution 2.5-inch screen is not like this.
I mean, I hope it comes in stupid.
It's also an LCD
I hope it has,
versus an OLED.
I hope it has a Snapdragon 8 Elite and it comes in stupid expensive, and they bring down the price of the DMG. Like that's my hopes with this device. Like just
they're never dropping the price.
Like
it ain't Conquer branded. It's not the budget brand.
They're not. No. Then there's no purpose for this device unless it's here to bring down the price of the DMG. That would be the only purpose for this device.
Even sub $100. I don't know. It looks maybe a volume rocker. I don't know. It can't be a volume rocker. Maybe
because they got the volume wheel, so that's probably like home button, just a really unnecessarily big home back button.
I don't know.
But I don't know. I mean, they very much like
fingerprint sensor.
They were. I do like those at INEO products. I'm like, I'll never say no to one. I guess we got to pay more to it for it.
I mean,
for no reason.
Even at sub 100, I'd probably still do a Battle XP G350 or even a game console.
There's no way this is going to be even close to that. I think they're going to start this
not with the CNC and.
No, this is going to be a premium product. They're probably going to start it at like at least 200. I'm thinking they're going to go like 300 and make it way too overpowered for its own good.
Did they tell us the chipset?
They've already got the DMG for that. Like in theory, that space is already occupied by them.
Right. So maybe 200.
I think this is aimed at Analog Pocket, mod retrochromatic customers.
Yeah, like the kind of like design forward people, like the design first, gaming second kind of thing.
Yeah. So and their wording says it's like a collectible device.
Yeah, it's super collectible. There's no way somebody's gonna main this after the first 2 weeks.
They launched like 100 products like 3 months ago and haven't even delivered on all of those. I don't know what
I
they're
forgot
thinking
about that.
Mm-hmm.
The scatter
they got
shot,
a phone,
the
they got
approach.
a tablet, they got a
This was in that list.
controller.
This was in that list.
Okay.
Yeah, this was in that list. It just wasn't. There was no
chipping away
info
at their
on it.
list.
Hey, it was easily forgotten because it's easily forgettable.
Well, it had no info on it. It was
You
just
take
like
that back.
pocket vert or something like that. It was literally one line, like pocket vert, and then all the other stuff. But it was in the list.
They got a laundry list.
I mean, yeah, there's not much more to say about this. We're not going to spend a lot of time on it. You know, it is what it is. It's a pocket vert from INEO, probably going to cost way too much. And
take a year to ship.
That are into it.
Where's Conquer?
Matt calls dibs when you're ready to sell.
Nope.
It's also
not even interested in that one.
Even bringing up Conquer, like INEO is just in a weird space right now because they launched that Pocket Air Mini. And so they undercut their Conquer brand.
They kind of killed that space with that
budget brand.
Yeah, they kind of crushed their like budget, not budget brand with a very compelling handheld, like budget
that
handheld.
Should have been a Conquer, yeah.
And then now they're like trying to then they're with the same company, INEO, not Conquer. They're making a premium vertical handheld.
No,
so they're not trying to. They're just.
I don't know.
They're mixing the pot.
I don't know for sure,
right
but
corner Monto's picture. He's got Metro
here's my
in the background.
Yeah, I do.
Here's my here's my
randomizer.
guess with Conquer. What you're looking at is INEO's internal organization chart, where somebody needed to get promoted, somebody wanted to become president. I said, okay, good. You're the A team. You're president of the Conquer brand now. Good. You go do Conquer. You're the president of Conquer, and then the rest of the team is going to execute on our weird budget, whatever the hell we want.
I mean, the president of Conquer is knocking it out then because I'll tell you
I was gonna say that seems like that's
phenomenal value.
That's the A team. That's the Android A team for sure.
Yeah.
Well, this is probably the E team then, because this thing is a
the team.
This is the Z team, dude.
Yeah,
like
the Z
this
team.
is the bottom of the barrel, bro. This is the guys who spend all day in the community area just camping out, eating snacks.
Goodness.
Oh man.
My goodness.
So going from that, which has decent design but maybe potentially flawed execution, let's go to something which actually has good design and good execution.
The Soldier Game.
Soldier Game. Honestly, I don't think about, but the AI on those pictures was fantastic because they just like AI redraw me this exact same picture. I'm like, there's AI on these buttons. Like the one thing which seemed potentially interesting until I realized it was AI. I was like, oh, they took the Pocket Flip 2 and they took that ugly logo which is on the back of it and he managed to erase it. And I was like, nope, that ain't for real. AI did that.
He said, Soldier Flip.
Soldier Flip.
He just said, Soldier Flip. He just sees a product and then he says,
wait, you guys all ordered one, right? I ordered one. You guys ordered one?
I got it
$430. That's a steal, bro.
Soldier scam. He was undercutting the Retroid
for an exclusive Soldier Boy console, bro. Come on,
$200 now.
A piece of history.
Less than retail.
Let's go.
And the delivery and what you get is less than retail too, because you're not going to get a console. He's not going to ship you it. He's taking your money. And then he's going to write a song about it.
And the video he put out even said it comes loaded with games. So
yeah, that was a good one.
Man. That's a $430 deal. I mean,
that's a deal.
I'm about to go sell some of my kids.
Instagram, TikTok.
I'm gonna go sell my kids.
Sonic the Hedgehog.
Hey, so did we all order a Anbernic RGDS?
Well,
after the Thor, it became kind of irrelevant.
I'm feeling kind of alone here. Wait,
I'm not proud of what I've done, but I'm.
You ordered it, Tula? Did you order?
Yeah, for $97 or something.
Too loud. We're in this together.
Yeah,
the Alex's
gang.
Matt, you didn't order it? I thought we could convince you to order anything.
No, I started to, and then I'm just not sure. And
look,
instead of ordering it, I bought another game console. I'm not gonna lie, I bought another game console device.
All right, whatever. You're on your own. Listen,
Yeah.
as far as the RGDS goes,
lateral move at best.
You're gonna duct tape two game consoles together and call it a DS.
Wait, you got to hear me out. You got to hear me out. Okay, so it's like, where is it?
Probably performs.
do we really?
Okay. So look, so it's like the R46H,
No,
right?
never mind.
Listen.
So about the RGDS, like, man, I'll tell you what, I don't have really high expectations for this device. I don't know where Matt was going with this way out of pocket, like handheld console thing again. Dude, we're talking about 2 dual screen devices right now. All right. So
Yeah.
I don't really have high hopes for this thing, but I would be open to be surprised. Right? Like if it actually works well as an NDS device, like I would be more than accepting of that. I doubt that Anbernic is going to put anywhere near the effort that AN did on the software side, because AN software is pretty damn good, to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
And
that's what I was curious about with that too. So there's some pictures out there, and I should have pulled them. These look so good, man. Like the
colors
red
look
one
good. The colors look good.
Colors look interesting for sure.
And I hesitated to order because I couldn't decide between the turquoise and the red one, and I ended up not ordering, but I still want one. That chipset, right? What is it? A 3568?
3568.
Yep.
It's like 10% more powerful than 3566, something like that. 3566 is like 1.8 gigs, and that one's 2 gigs or something really close, right?
GoldenEye is still going to struggle. Yep.
Yeah, I don't know.
Same with 2 times resolution DS.
Mm-hmm.
Anbernic showed it. Anbernic outed themselves in their own video.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But that's honesty. More honesty than I expect.
It's honesty, and that's a great quality for a company, but a bad quality for a handheld.
Well, again, let's go back. Let's go back to game console for a second. So in the past, Matt said, like, you know what I like about game console is that I could lose this thing, I could trash this thing, I could, my kids could smash it to pieces, and I would not bat a tear. If anything, he'd probably be happy that thing is finally out of his life. With that said, this thing, if it's competing in the same space as the Thor is more expensive, but the Thor is just better. So does this occupy a space where, like, if you could play it and you would be more willing to take it out, because if you lost it, you only lost $100 instead of $3. Like that for me feels like the only pitch for this device.
At $100, we're looking at retro.
That's
classic
still not budget.
territory.
Yeah, that's still not budget, right?
We're past budget. It's not a $60, night out kind of thing. This is like over $100.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's where.
And the thing is, right? Like,
dude,
I don't have a problem bringing my Thor around with me. Like, I bring it everywhere
solid
already. Like, it fits my. I haven't found a pocket it doesn't fit yet. Like, this thing has not been out of a 6 feet range from me at all since I opened the box. Like, I'm taking a shower, it's here at the shower door, like just watching me.
Freak.
Freak.
Well, thank good it doesn't have Anbernic AI, because that would be really weird.
Kidding, dude. I'm just kidding. But no, I mean, to be fair, right? Like, I mean, look, right? I think right now they're gonna do the classic Anbernic thing, right? It's coming out. It's gonna be more expensive than it will within 4 or 5 months from now, right? Like us early adopters, we're gonna pay the full ticket. We're gonna pay that $100 or whatever it is. But then the guys who come down the line 3-4 months down the line, they'll pick this device up for $65. You know what I mean? Like that's the classic. That's the whole classic Anbernic release, right? So you pay more to be early. So now I think if we were to see this device as a $65 handheld, that becomes a lot more like, right? Like,
this is a pretty where I give this as a gift, because there are people who I want to give handhelds to, but they're young, like Monto. So the DS might have been their first console, and that's just where their nostalgia is. Like, can I give you a GBA? The hell's a GBA? No, GBA? I might play Pokemon XY, and that was my first Pokemon.
Yeah. Well, I mean, a lot of these generations that are coming now are, they're NDSs. Crazy. They're not Game Boy DMG users or Game Boy like Pokemon Emerald, Pokemon trading card game. What's that? I don't get shared XP between my Pokemon from the beginning. Like, I have to level each one independently. Oh my god! Like,
look at the value of 3DSs these days. Like 3DSs are through the roof because everyone who grew up with them and now have jobs and they can afford them.
Dude, they're
again,
expensive.
they're so expensive, and
man.
that's why the Thor came at the perfect time because you can play it at 1080p basically.
I think that's the reason why the Thor
dual
is breaking
OLEDs.
through. Yeah, like
Dual
the Thor is
OLEDs,
breaking
dude.
through
Dual
because it's an
Come on.
OLED 3DS. You love your 3DS? Well, this is that. But
right,
it's got all
like
the
because
games
what
in
was
your
the
pocket,
most
and it's
sought
OLED.
after? What is the most sought after 3DS? Was the dual IPS, right?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
everybody
right.
wanted that dual IPS new 3DS XL. Like that's the one everybody's after. Those ones are going for $450. You know, a lot of times, especially if you're getting like the limited ones, the Hyrule editions and things like that. You know, they're going pretty expensive, bro. And those things are not even as capable as the Thor. Like the Thor is capable of so much more than just 3DS games. Yeah, that thing's
that one.
gorgeous.
Yeah,
that color's
that.
so good looking, dude.
The screens are so
Man.
bad.
So good looking though. Don't drop it. Don't drop it.
I
It'll
brought this to the Minecraft movie. And,
you nerd.
I was
You
in the
nerd.
Minecraft.
You're like
movie
sitting
with
with
the
it on your
Minecraft
lap,
DS.
showing
I was
out,
playing
like-
Minecraft on my Minecraft DS in the Minecraft movie theater.
You should have worn
You're
like
so-
around like a neck lanyard, like cool and
Yeah,
stuff.
get the hobby play retro neck lanyard. but I put a
dude.
2D. I put a
Oh,
Minecraft
God.
2DS on it.
Oh come on, bro.
Dude,
You're so young
this
though.
Is
You're
hard.
you're shouting chicken jockey in the middle of the theater, like
Chicken
6'7".
Chicken
Like
jockey,
oh
6'7", chicken jockey. I am Steve.
oh dude.
Oh,
No,
my
hey, but
God.
the color on that one, I hadn't
Dude,
seen
it's
that
good.
one prior to seeing it in
No,
the
neither
video.
did I.
I
That was
like
pretty
that. I
awesome.
love that color, dude. Like
It's great.
I
They're
wasn't
just
big
expensive.
into Minecraft. I've never been, but that slime green, insane,
Slime green,
dude.
slime green.
Oh,
This ain't
yeah,
this ain't
that's really
lime
good.
green. This is slime green.
Yeah.
Oh, looks really good.
Oh, and it's textured too on the top, right?
Yeah,
like blocky.
dude. Look at that.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that.
That's
That
dope.
is awesome.
Yeah, that's
It's super fun.
super
I
dope.
mean, they run for like
Yeah.
you got to get that. So it's a Japanese or only, I think.
Oh, that's the
so
LL.
It's the LL.
Okay.
So you got to
Okay.
import it, and then in order to play like games in English, you got to mod it. So I mean, but you'd mod it
Yep.
no matter what.
Yeah, you're gonna. I mean, you're not gonna buy that thing and not.
You're not gonna
mod
buy it and
right?
not mod
Like,
it. But
Right,
yeah,
right.
it was a little expensive. It was like I think a little over $200. But again, for a 3DS or a 2DS, that's like on par.
unique and
That's what
yeah.
you're paying.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
it's you're paying 150.
unless you
up
get a
for
cheese
it.
wedge, you can get cheese wedges for pretty reasonable
You get
prices.
cheese wedges for cheap.
Yeah, and that's the only one that I have left in my collection actually from original hardware of the 2DS, 3DS lineup is the cheese wedge. I had a Hyrule and I got rid of it at one point.
I
sold it for like
OG.
$450. I was like,
Okay, that's
Come on,
actually
it's outta
yeah,
here.
that's.
The
I thought you were gonna
M
pull
that.
450 is
Pretty-
crazy.
I thought we were gonna
Yeah, I
pull a
sold
mat
it.
and say I love it, so I have to sell it.
oh
Whatever,
no,
Joe.
man! Somebody offered. I had the original box with my original receipt and everything. Somebody offered me $450 for it. I was like, it's out of here. I think that was like
I
days
think-
apart from the day I sold my Game Boy Micro, and I had my Game Boy
think-
Micro since release too. It was like,
Damn.
I think I pissed
Yeah.
him off. I think I pissed Matt
Yeah,
off.
No,
Okay.
no, he's all right.
No,
He'll
look,
be all right.
in your
He
face.
has pretty thick skin.
3DS XL.
Okay, that's sick.
Wait,
Still got
I
a wedge.
never
I
seen.
still got a wedge.
Wait a minute. Wait a
Is that
minute. That's a
design-
reshell. I never seen a
Was
that a
OG
reshell?
Resident Evil.
Light,
Hey, bro,
a
you have
classic.
to get the.
Can you bring
You
bring
have
that
to
up
get
big
the red
up?
and
Bring it up
black,
on big screen. Get my ugly
RGBS
face
now.
out of here.
Let me see that. What's going
Hey,
on?
bring that
there?
up. Bring that up on the big screen. Why am I?
Is that a
up here?
reshell? Is that a limited
No,
edition?
Nope, not a reshell. Not a reshell, sir.
Dude, pull back up the
Okay.
NDS, bro. You have to get the RGDS in the red and black.
know what that
have
is?
the
Yeah, you
original
got to get
one,
in
that
the dude. You
colorway.
got to compare
That's
it to
that's
the
a-
original
that's
DS Lite.
That's a piece of vinyl that I bought and cut to fit this device.
Mm.
That's
I
just vinyl
knew that
wrapping.
wasn't original.
It's my own
I
homemade vinyl
was like, I've never seen that, dude.
Yeah,
And I was
there,
like,
there it
ain't
is.
no way I'm gonna not have seen two 3DSs in one night. Like, okay, the Minecraft, I'd never seen that one prior to Monto.
Mhm.
You're not gonna pull out a second one tonight that I'm
Second-
gonna tell you I haven't seen.
second
Like, it's
unique
not
one,
happening.
yeah.
Like,
No,
no,
just the regular
man.
red DS.
You got to get
I was-
the you got to get the RGDS. Then you got to pay Anbernic that
Yeah, you
arcade
gotta get the
absolutely
red and
has-
black one, dude.
3568. That dumpster
So
tier.
what I was hesitant about with that device is, and probably of all these, the one that's probably got the
Oh
most use is
shit,
the
we lost
wedge.
too loud.
Yeah, the wedge has probably got the most use
I'm
for
hunting
us. but-
something that-
Really, you're a wedge.
Well, the
boy.
wedge is
Yeah.
the wedge is
No,
one you can
because
throw
my
at your
kids-
kids and not feel bad
Yeah.
about it.
Yeah,
Here,
exactly.
This
Yeah,
is
yeah,
level.
yeah.
There's no hinge for you to destroy here.
Yeah.
The so
That's why I kept the hinge because of my children, dude.
there you go.
I mean,
That-
that's why I
that
kept the
chipset-
cheese wedge was because of my children.
That chipset is I think Melon's a little bit too demanding for that chipset. So
Melon won't run on it at all.
Yeah,
They were
so,
struggling with drastic at 2 times resolution.
see,
It was getting frame.
I'm kind of struggling with their
in
decision to
Pokemon.
do that. I get they're trying to be cost effective, but
It made no
I don't know.
sense.
It doesn't. At that point, I don't know. I'm not quite sure.
Just like the price when you get to that $100 tier, 120 is fine. Like, just make it 120 and make it good. Don't save like $10.
You're not going to find another clamshell that's going to be that good at $120. I mean, they could have put a T618 at $120.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Just like pay a little extra and give it what it deserves. But
that's the thing, though, is I honestly don't believe that it's meant to stay at this price point. I think we're judging it from this early price, and I mean, if it lives at that price, I honestly reasonably can't recommend it, right? Like, but if it goes down to 65 or $70, all day, dude.
Look at the.
I mean, with
like
shipping, 65, 70 with shipping.
Yeah.
It's funny you say that. You say that, and because I'm impulsive and too loud. Oh, look at that! That is so.
Okay, that looks so sick, dude. That's a good one.
That came like that, or you reshelled that?
No, this is the original. This original. I have the box for it and everything.
That is so
good.
Yeah,
that's beautiful.
Gorgeous cheese wedge, dude.
I was seeing that Miyoo flips are now going for like $60, and that has the 3566 processor. Yeah. So I think you can expect like 70 for the 3568, and like dual screen maybe 75 because it's a clamshell, but $100 over $100. I don't know.
I'll give Anbernic credit for being a little bit unique in this regard. We expect this level of crazy from was it the new Pow Kitties, right? The Magic X's and again the Zoo Retros and the things like that. So I'm in but every now and again they do this, right? They'll do the ARC, right? Because they're crazy and they have the team that kind of goes out there and does the replica device, which is a little bit more wild. And so I'm happy that they did it. And I don't quite know what I was expecting in terms of power, but I would hope that it would be better than a DS, right? Like I would like 2x resolution,
right?
And I was saying on the show last time, like when they do something, you don't just when you're doing software, you don't just do that and do it once. So my concern has actually got a lot less to do with this device, and it's more like, is this the platform for the new budget brand? Is this the new XX? Like, is this going to be the replacement for the H700? And they're going to launch a bunch of other budget devices around this because it's not good enough.
I just remembered that a while ago there was a screenshot where Max Anbernic, Mr. Max Show,
Mr. Max out, does whatever he wants.
Yeah, he mentioned that they were looking at that they were gonna retire the H700 and get something that was in between power of I think it was something that it was like above an RK3566 but below a T620 or something like that, or a T618.
It's below a 6.
It was something. I'm trying to remember the exact screenshot. I have it somewhere deep in my files. I did a news video on it, and I was like, I remember seeing that screenshot, and this was months ago, in maybe the spring.
It's funny when we save these screenshots,
and we were just waiting for
one day. I'm gonna need this screenshot one day.
Yeah, right.
No, I was like, okay, like they're looking at retiring the H700 finally, and then they made like 3 more handhelds with it, and here I am just like, but you said you would stop.
They had to make the pro models, Monto. They had to make the pros.
It's not model. Like how could I have been so naive?
It's double the RAM, bro.
It's not like they're producing their own software in-house, but the thing is that Linux build that they had going on the H700 servers was actually getting pretty good.
Yeah,
right? Like it was their stock firmware was getting better and better, and so my concern is if this is their budget line and they're going to go with Android 14. I hope that stock software doesn't go dead because they actually had a good Linux thing going for a while.
They need to keep going with their because
they got to find a new plat then.
Dude. I mean, that's why they have to me in that case, like they have to stay something in that family of chipset, right? In order to keep that firmware going. Because they've already put a ton of work into that firmware, and as you see, you guys know this, right? Like firmware will literally make or break a device launch. Like if a device launches and the firmware is total ass, like that thing's dead on arrival,
Even
and
stock,
if you at
even
least
stock
have
firmware.
good first party stock firmware, like then that kind of helps you out a lot, especially when you're getting into like what Anbernic's done, where like you have scrapers now, like you have literally all they had to do to this firmware right now, add Portmaster, dude, add Portmaster and like a theme manager or something like that. Like and that firmware would have been solid. It's solid already.
It's good.
They already have the thing where you download ROMs and crap. I mean, we don't really talk about that, but they have
Rixel
that plus the
HK
AI is so weird.
It's like,
but I mean, come on, it's just for you to download the ROMs you have already legally backed up, so that you don't have to go through the whole thing of pulling your SD card out and messing up the SD cards and stuff.
It's a convenience.
Exactly. You don't need to unlock your vault. You don't need to unlock your giant walk-in vault.
Or go down to your storage unit,
Well, my backups are all in the original packaging with the cellophane, and so like I just lose less mint condition. So this is just for convenient. I do unfortunately have to drop you guys. So I'll cheer you on for guys from the comments, but
all right,
I gotta
Michael,
go.
thank you, dude.
Have a great night, brother.
Services later.
For me, it's also a red flag that traditionally, historically, with Anbernic, they're like, "Hey, check out this new device. It's going to be for sale next week," and then now we're talking,
what's going on? Why? They must still be trying to make it work.
There's some red flags there for me. I don't know. I'll probably end up getting it because I'm impulsive, right? We all know it. I'm impulsive, and I'll probably end up getting it, but I'm just like, I don't know, just seeing me. So
look, I want it to be good, but when I was watching the gameplay, I told Matt the first day I seen the gameplay footage that they shared on YouTube, I was like, dude, for some reason, when they were playing New Super Mario Bros, it looked a little slow, like it was chugging.
Yes.
And I was like, and I'm not a stickler for like, I'm not like an FPGA guy. Like I need this to be like spot on timing and but it just noted like it's like it seems to be struggling on NDS games, dude. Like this could not be great. So hopefully they could sort that out, because I mean, to be fair, you don't need a lot of power for NDS. Like, to be real, right? Miyoo Mini runs NDS.
Yeah.
Right.
So you don't need a lot of power. To me, it's they're struggling in optimization.
Yes.
I mean, to be fair, right? They're pushing 2 displays now, which is going to take more.
The 3 gigs of RAM doesn't help them.
No, I don't know. That was kind of a quirk to me. Like, why 3 gigs? Why not 4 or 6?
Why not?
Like,
just make it smoother. You got 3 gigs and Android running 2 screens and like a very underwhelming chipset and underwhelming processor.
Like it's probably like 3 gigs of DDR3, right?
Yeah,
like,
I mean,
this
chip is dusty. This dusty package we're getting from Handhelds in a sleek new design. The hinge looks good. I mean, that like aesthetically on the outside it looks good.
The device looks amazing.
Yeah, but on the and like there was a little bit of kind of bait and switch that they did with the original colors announced, and then they changed
the transparent one.
They took the transparent one out, and then they made like they pared it down to just 3, and they also advertised, like kind of showed off the blue as being kind of a 3DS blue, where with like this aquamarine kind of like very metallic look. And then when we actually get to see the handheld, it's a lot more of a sky blue, less of a like aquamarine, and more of a different shade. So they did a little bit of switching around, and I think all of that is also like correlates to why we're getting this device in a month and a half. They're not even shipping it for another month and a half,
right?
Which is like ages in Anbernic time, because they move at light speed. But with this one,
typically that's 2 devices in time. What we've seen historically.
I think this lit a fire under them. I'm not gonna lie. I think that the Thor and the hype for the Thor really lit a fire under them, and they were just like, "Yo, we need to get into the lab like now."
Yeah, I agree. Because it's like everybody's launching, right? The Thor came out was announced right after the Neo DS.
Yep.
Even and what's crazy, it was announced after the Neo DS, yet we still got them in our hands before the guys who ordered Neo DSs, right?
That's like, that's the Neo promise right there.
That's the Neo way, man.
You never know when you're gonna get it. you never know when Christmas is gonna come. It's it's just a mystery.
Yeah.
Christmas.
It'll just show up one day. It'll just ship. I know, man.
Oh man, yeah, no, you gotta love them. You gotta love them. They're very good at sticking to what we know of them, right? Like they're
on brand. If there's
right?
one thing, they are consistent at their inconsistencies,
Yeah,
and we
man.
accept them for what they are. But goddamn, like what are they doing? The Pocket Air Mini, it was just more left field than I could have expected from them. That was,
and I'm excited about that one, man. That's the first.
Yeah, that's probably
I have to Indiegogo this one. I have to, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, they need to like put that out like ASAP, get that in people's hands.
Oh man,
because
that's
it looks
going to be
great.
the perfect budget, and if it's that as good as it looks, it's going to shake up the market, and it's going to be.
Skulls says the phone looks epic. Yeah,
it does, man.
The phone. I am curious about.
It's going to be the.
Can you pull up something on the phone, Matt, and we'll talk about that for a moment.
I only saw the teaser. I don't know if they released anything else. I remember when the teaser came out and I was like, oh, they're launching a phone. Okay. Interesting, on brand for them, just like doing making weird decisions.
They did say they are the Apple of handhelds. So right, like maybe they want to bring, the iPhone, right? Like
they're definitely something. They're definitely maybe not Apple, maybe like a pear. They're kind of a lab, kind of weird.
It's gonna be the potato phone.
Yeah, they're the potato. They're kind of like a weird like cousin. They're like a tomato. They're a fruit, but they don't really.
Look,
whatever.
If the phone is dope, I'd pick one up, but it have to come in. It have to meet the specs and come in cheaper than a Red Magic.
Yeah.
Well,
isn't it?
Didn't Red Magic
just?
I
need to see it.
I'll show it to you now. Didn't Red Magic just release a phone that's that's water cooled, that's liquid cooled or something?
Holy smokes! What? That's crazy.
I don't know. I know their last phone that they released that I saw had all that clear backing and stuff, and it was absolutely gorgeous.
Yeah, somebody has a liquid cooled phone that they just released.
Looks similar to the Red Magic, but the Red Magic 11 Pro is going to blow it out of the water with the Snapdragon 8 Elite Gen 5 chip and liquid cooling.
Holy
okay,
smokes.
so maybe it's the Red Magic you're talking about with the liquid cooling.
Yeah,
Red Magic, yeah. Ioneer's
Red
really
Magic's
trying
not playing.
Red Magic is not playing, and they have a deep foothold in that scene.
Clef, our buddy Clef from Game Tech Talks, he actually talks about he messes with a lot of Android, and he was telling us, in his opinion, that Red Magic has the best software overlay for Android out of any Android brand or manufacturer. So let's see here.
Yeah, so you could shorten it to iPhone.
Yeah, the iPhone. AY phone.
The AY phone.
Oh, dude.
Oh my gosh.
Look at those cameras. Those things are going to be beast.
Yeah, just little nuggets on there, just little droplets.
Beady lenses.
They just put they put some Mancala beads on there.
Oh, dude.
Oh my god.
They put a couple marbles on the back and call it a day.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie, I do like their telescopic controller that I saw when they were showing all of the stuff that they were releasing. Their telescopic controller looks really nice. It has paddles on the back. It has short throw triggers. It looks very.
It's got a fan or something too, doesn't it?
It looks very Pocket Evo, like very Pocket Evo, very Ioneo 3.
So pause the video here, and we can kind of break this down. You see on the left side for what we're looking at, you see those little bumps right there. Those look like shoulder buttons.
Like triggers, dude.
Yeah. It looks like like the perfect spot for like little button triggers.
That's a great catch.
Some other things that we can notice is 2 little buttons in the middle. Those are probably system buttons. Some sort of like regular phone kind of thing. I mean, just like outside of that, there's not much else we can see. I guess 2 camera bumps and the light. Okay, so on the outsides, on the outer shoulders too, you see how it's kind of bumped out very slightly.
I see that.
Those are so we get both of our shoulder buttons, and they're going to be buttons. They're going to be they're not analog. However, I theorized a while ago in a video with TechDweeb. I talked about like my perfect handheld, quote unquote, like a theoretic handheld. And I mentioned that it would be so cool to see a device with pressure sensing pads for shoulders, like shoulder buttons where you click them in and then you can press harder for that analog input. So I don't know if that's it theoretically should be possible. It's just a pressure sensor underneath. I don't think that they're going to do this. It would be really cool if they did, and just I guess for posterity, it would be pretty rad to look back and be like, they did what I was talking about. But I think that these are realistically going to be just regular shoulder buttons. However, they do look pretty comfortable because of how big those outer bumpers are. Like those look long, and then you got those like little ones.
I guess it depends on how much reach over you have.
Right, and the size of the phone too. I'm trying to kind of get a sense of the scale, but it's hard without a reference.
Look and see if they're going to show us the front of the phone. Yeah, they're not.
Real gamers, no gamers. No, instead they're going to give you like a kind of a half a haiku, and then call it a day. Real gamers, no gamers. That's what I've always said. Put that on my tombstone.
Pun in the house.
Pun in the chat. Pun in the chat. Mr. Hype Sticks. Chat, go crazy. Go stupid. Look at that. Yeah. Two sent a picture of that the other night, and I was like, dude, those clear sticks.
I still haven't tried to take the sticks off. I haven't tried to take
it. It's kind of snug in there, dude. I told you got to take a tweezer. You got to take a tweezer and like wedge it underneath it and just pop it up. Like
it's really funny.
Okay, I was thinking like what tool do I use? Probably I was just like maybe tweezers.
Yeah, that's what I did. I used some plastic tweezers and just kind of like,
or maybe like a keyboard key extractor too. If you have,
that'd probably be great. That'd be great actually.
Yeah. Oh man, I don't know. If
I got it right off. I got it right off.
You just muscled it, Mr. Muscle over here.
No, I used this is an extraction tool, if you can see it, for a 3D printer for pulling conduit off. Is a plastic 3D printed tool, but yeah, popped them right off. Now I gotta find
the beauties of 3D printing.
Yeah. Oh, actually, shout out to 3D printing for anybody out there who wants to get into 3D printing right now. I'm not being paid, and if they do want to give us a sponsorship, I will take it. Best Buy now has the Bamboo P1S with the AMS combo for $550. For $550, you get the P1S printer and the AMS combo, meaning you could print 4 or 5 colors at one time? 4, right?
4
colors at one time.
4 colors. Whoa, okay, that's kind of sick.
Yeah, it's phenomenal. It's an amazing deal. Also, they have the and I'm not being sponsored, but I believe in the product. I believe in Bamboo. I have a Bamboo. Matt has a Bamboo. They've been excellent. It's my first printer I've ever had. I haven't had to learn all the stuff that Matt had to learn with his previous journeys with 3D printers, because it self-levels the bed. It does everything. It takes user error out of using a 3D printer. They also have the A1, the full-size A1 3D printer with the AMS for, I believe, $300, which is another phenomenal deal. $300, you get a full 3D printer with the AMS combo. I just wanted to shout that out because I think those are really, really good deals. That's cheaper than I bought my printer without the AMS. So that's really good right now.
Nice, man.
Let's move into the meat and potatoes of the day, which are hype sticks and the Ion Neo Thor and the Ion Thor. Not Neo, not Ion Neo. You're not gonna give
Ion Neo Thor.
Ion Thor. The Aeon.
The Soldier Thor.
Yeah, the Soldier game Thor.
Soldier Thor Flip 2.
Yeah. He's gonna call it like the Soldier. He's gonna name it something. Another god.
Crank that thing close.
Yeah, the Soldier.
Crank that lawsuit.
Yeah. You know, the last time he did this, though, actually, you mentioned lawsuit in 2018. He was sued by Nintendo. And the site that he used for his game thing, it actually, when you go to that website, it used to redirect you to the 3DS library.
Yeah. Oh, I remember that. That was an era. Soldier Boy he just won't learn. He's just the rascal. He's the swiper no swiping.
Knucklehead,
you can
bro.
Swiper no swiping.
You can tell him a million times, and he just keeps swiping. He just keeps coming back and selling your drop shipping your handhelds.
You know, that's how he got famous, right? You know, like back in the days of like LimeWire and stuff like that, where we all used to download music.
He would put Crank That as another song.
Yeah, he
Dude.
was like whatever's the popular song at that time, he would
Predate.
name his song that. So when you go to download that song, you're actually getting his song instead. So like he's not
was
changed
crazy.
at all. He's not changed at all, bro. His tactics
Scam is
are
gonna
the
scam.
same. Yeah.
You
Yeah.
gotta keep scamming, bro.
So
What's a
I
scammer
don't
gonna
know.
do? Stop scamming?
No, dude, that's over for them, right? Like it's done
No,
at that point.
that's all he knows. That's Draco.
Yeah.
All right. Well, seems like everyone is just pulling out their Thors right now. So I guess I'm gonna join the party. Here's
I don't know
my
how
Thor.
you guys are running your Thors, but me, I am running the Thor with.
I'm just
Oh, look at your Thor! Looks really different.
Your Thor.
yeah. So
Really?
you know, I got the rainbow model, obviously.
Okay, okay.
Got the two-tone. You know, just a little bit of. Just a little
Is
bit
it
of
self-charging? It has its own cord.
Well, so that's actually just this is actually a feature, and
This is a feature.
it's a grip for your hand. So,
Nice.
so it'll never leave your hand.
Dude.
And then look at all this. Look at all this.
I wonder
So
where I
then
could pick up one of those cords for my Thor.
yeah. So
That's
gotta
like
go
an early
you gotta
bird
go to-
exclusive, huh?
this is the Soldier Thor.
This is the Soldier Thor.
Yeah. Sorry, I didn't. That wasn't clear.
Yeah.
Anyways,
You got my hopes up.
yeah, the Soldier Thor.
Yeah, that thing's nice, dude. That's nice, man.
It's pretty nice. It runs. Got all your games. It got.
Is
TikTok.
it mirrored screen?
Got all your
Mirror?
games. Got all
Wait.
your games.
Okay.
Oh wait, no. Yeah, no. That's actually a feature too. It can.
That's a feature. Okay. That's
There we go.
phenomenal, dude.
Yep, we're running this at 1x resolution.
Okay.
And
Wait. Say that again. I'm sorry. That flew right over my head.
we're running this at 1x resolution.
No. You can bump that. That's the Thor, bro. You can bump it up to 4 times easy.
No. This is this is true. This is true to the original experience.
Oh,
And
I
so
feel you.
I'm an authentic gamer. So when I play my games, I play them at 1x resolution, and it's running very smoothly too.
It looks like it. It looks
as
like
you can
it, yeah.
tell. It's just it's very smooth. Anyways,
It's
so
probably smoother than the
here's my-
RGDS.
Here's my yeah, I know, that's what I'm saying. So here's my RGDS. This is what the
It's your RGDS.
Oh man.
This is what the RGDS.
Hey, dude, I'm not gonna lie. The RGDS looks better than the Thor. Like,
Well, this is the first generation Thor.
yeah, he's a
and,
native resolution purist. Gabe says.
yeah. just tuck that in there. You just gotta shove that cable in and just close it up nice and tidy.
That's phenomenal, dude. That's a
Yeah,
That's
I'm
pocket
glad
monster.
I'm glad you agree with me, because
Yeah.
that thing has treated me well. Anyways,
So, what are you guys running for front ends on your Thors?
console
Or
launcher.
are you running front ends? Oh, it looks
Console
like you're
launcher.
running the same front end as me, there, Mr. Monto.
You got console launcher. Yeah, you got console
Yeah,
launcher.
console launcher.
It's been a little
Yeah.
janky for me, but it speaks to me.
I did the console launcher. It's cool. It's like I just can't. I need my ESD. So I kind of am not running a front end for Citra or for Switch or PS2. I just kind of run the emulator off of there, and then for anything prior to that, then I run ESDE with the bottom screen off. It's kind of what I've been doing. That's just kind of what. That's been how I've been playing. So if I'm playing anything retro, then that's kind of how I do it. But I don't know. Console launch is cool, but I don't know. I think I'm just so used to ESDE. I love it. And that's just how I'm used to playing.
Yeah, I wish that ESDE had like a dual screen feature where they showed like a preview at the bottom screen or something. I'm hoping that more front ends do this kind of thing, just filling out the bottom screen with extra information. That would be cool.
Yeah. Agreed.
Yeah. Let's see.
I like the experience. I like the experience a lot, and if you're playing a dual screen game, it will play the game on both screens. And if you're not playing a dual screen game, it will automatically reopen the launcher on the bottom screen for you to be able to use with something secondary, that's awesome to me. So, I've done a lot on here. I've not only been playing dual screen games, but I've been playing PC games. I've been playing SNES games and Android games. And I mean, it's a Snapdragon 8 Gen 2, right, guys? Like, you can do so much with this chipset. It's actually it's phenomenal.
I agree. It is awesome. It is awesome. As far as the PC games, I've been, I played with some. So for those of you that don't know, yeah, I'm older. I missed out on the DS and the 3DS era, right? I was in college, chasing after my wife, and so now all this stuff is just new to me, and I'm having a total blast with it. I'm just
my guy was
enjoying it.
Too busy dogging.
Yeah, trying, right? So it's been 30 years and I'm still chasing after her, I guess. So, but what I have been doing,
she's just hitting the gas on his ass, bro. Just hitting the gas on him.
So funny thing,
every time he touches the door handle, it's just like.
So funny, and so you guys that don't know, we're actually all friends in real life. We don't just do on the podcast so we're friends, right? So like today, I'm getting home from work and I'm talking to them on the phone, and my freaking wife, I jump scare easy. I don't know why. I jump scare easy. Halloween is my favorite holiday. I like horror movies, but I jump scare easy. So I'm getting out of my car and I'm talking to these guys, and she's standing by the side of the car, just standing there, not saying anything. We're 56. She scares the shit out of me when I get out of the car today. I'm like, you suck, man. And I start cursing her out.
I thought it was amazing. It made me so happy. I air fived her.
Oh my God, man. I don't know. She's funny, man. She is hysterical.
So something I'll say while using this device over the last week or so is like the battery life is exceptional. Like it is the battery life is so good, man. Like I haven't killed this thing yet, and what I did a
5-hour stream and it died just at the end.
See, that's amazing.
Like that's 5 hours of like Windows Switch high performance stuff, upscaled 3DS. Like it did everything.
Tila, what is that? What game is that?
This Kid Icarus.
Oh, I haven't played it yet. The 3DS one.
Mm-hmm.
I got Valheim running with a little Metroid at the bottom for the vibes.
Oh, that's fire, dude.
Dude, Valheim, I messed around with it, got the settings to run, so it's pretty sweet. It runs super well. It's just like nighttime, so it's hard to see. Got it running at like 40 to 60 FPS.
That's insane, dude.
How big is Valheim?
That's like 5 gigs.
I run into with Game Hub is like, dude, just trying to preserve space. Like
Valheim's like 5 gigs, so it's an easy one for like. I got the Pro model, so I'm already running out of space. I installed BioShock Infinite, and that was like 50 gigs. So
did BioShock run?
Yeah, dude. Yeah, we can play a little bit of it. BioShock Infinite runs great. It's
So I was going to play them, but a lot of the games you have to test them just on your own, because don't go by the compatibility rating. Like
no,
the compatibility within Game Hub means nothing. To be honest, they you go use Emu Ready instead. I'd recommend Emu Ready for Game Hub reports from real people. Emu Ready is an app that like people can submit reports on what their settings are for Switch and Windows games and all kinds of stuff. It's really sweet. Awesome little app.
And for y'all watching, if you see, I'm running at 4 times native resolution here, running using Citra MMJ. And when it's stuttering, it's because it's compiling shaders. I haven't gotten to this part of the game yet. So actually, this is the first time I've run Kid Icarus on here. So that's what that is. But if I ran through the same level again, you would see it run smooth as butter.
Yeah, Citra MMJ is the move for Switch emulation or for 3DS emulation.
That's a really good call out, because we were talking about it, and I immediately went to Azahar, and I was, but just the odd game naming scheme, and it wasn't like lined up properly at first. And Too Loud was like, dude, what are you doing? Just do Citra M and J. It just works out the box. And sure enough, man, I have with Citra M and J, haven't had to do anything. It just
no tinkering at all. Nothing.
It's crazy. It just works.
Really awesome.
Yeah,
I talk about that as I'm playing Game Hub.
I mean, listen, I'm also hubbing, loading up some BioShock Infinite.
Oh, dude! Last night I was playing Red Dead Redemption on Nintendo Switch on here, 30 FPS capped. I'm pretty sure it's 30 FPS capped on Nintendo Switch.
I think it is. I think it is.
It was running phenomenal. It was running absolutely exceptionally, and I was like, dude, this is amazing. Having games like that, like full games, like Red Dead Redemption,
so much fun, man.
On a pocket device like this, that you can just throw it in your pocket and just have a great time. Like, that's so cool to me.
Gotta switch my controller layout. Xbox mode.
Yeah, so I also, another thing that I like about the device, right, is that like I'll sit and I'll play games on the couch, and while I'm playing games on the couch, I'm literally just using the bottom screen to watch a YouTube video.
Yeah,
or like
it's
chat in Discord.
It's
like,
so versatile.
Oh man, dude, it's amazing to me because I've never really thought like, hey, I need a dual screen Android device. That never crossed my mind.
Right.
As far as like outside of DS or 3DS, but even for the use cases outside of those specific emulations, like it still has so many use cases, and I really appreciate that, man. Like, it's it makes using this thing even more of a pleasure, and it's actually a lot small. Like in the renders, I thought it was going to be much bigger than it is, and when you get it in hand, it's like, bro, I slipped that in my pocket or in my little kangaroo pocket on my hoodies. Now that it's getting winter.
Here's an original 3DS, right?
Oh, here,
it's definitely bigger than the original 3DS. And then, but close it up. Certainly bigger, so it's not like super hyper pocketable. But then you take a look at something like the 2DS LL, and then you start to understand, like, okay, this thing is compact.
Yeah,
it's shorter. It has less width than the 2DS LL, and it's a little bit taller. So it's a little more like of a just regular rectangle, while this is just kind of like a long kind of thingy. But man, this thing is compact. It's crazy. It's crazy how much they squeezed in here too. The processor is insane.
Yeah.
Snapdragon 8 Gen 2.
I'm always worried about a device this strong, this powerful, and the cooling and stuff like that. And then,
dude, most of the time I have it on silent. Like,
right?
It's no fan,
no noise at all. I mean, it's blown away by just how quiet, and I mean, just this device is awesome, man. It is.
It's really cool.
I mean, yeah,
the hype is real. It's not fake.
Yeah, I would say, like, I don't know the last device that came out that I was so just blown away by, just so ready to like, man, I just want to use this thing all the time, because it's like we get so many devices that are, and I'm not saying I'm not excited for new devices, because I am, but at the same time, it's always like, you always get that feeling where it's kind of like more of the same, you know. And then with getting this here, it's like, man, this is a whole nother ball game. Like, I have so many options at my disposal, right? And I'll be honest, like, before the announcement of the Thor, and Matt knows this, I'm pretty sure I said this a couple times during the podcast, was like, I was ready to crown the Retroid Flip 2 as my device of the year for this year. I was like, this is my device of the year. Nothing's going to top this. Clamshell, both sticks up top. Like, I really enjoyed that device. And then this device got announced, and I immediately knew it in my heart at that moment, like, okay. Sorry, Flip 2.
Like, this is just the Flip 2, but like twice as good.
Yeah, yeah,
like
2 times as good.
easily twice as good. This thing is just like it's crazy.
So
The second screen changes everything. It really does
it
a lot
does.
more.
It does. Look at the comment that Gabe said. Said I think my would be. Oh, we removed it. What did it say about the clamshell? Yeah. To be honest, it would be my clamshell and game handheld unless something comes out that can play PS3 smoothly. So I think that the challenge that we're having now, especially with Android gaming, is that a lot of these devices have enough power to do that, but Android emulation itself is not there. So I think this is what you're looking for, Gabe. I really do. I think this device can handle it once RPCS3 or whatever the Android version of that is called gets a little bit better. I think you're going to be surprised at how good it plays on this device.
Yeah, we're just waiting for development to catch up, really. Like this is a very like I wouldn't say this isn't like the top tier chipset that you can get. That's
I'm
that's
sorry,
probably
Monto.
something.
I have to acknowledge my wife. Yes, you're right. Like when I met you.
Like when you met me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Pay
Yeah.
respect.
I'm glad she was talking to you. I was starting to feel a little uncomfortable there. I'm like, whoa.
That's crazy.
Man.
Yeah, like the Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 is a super mature chipset that's very powerful. It's very competent.
Mhm.
This is the gold standard. It's a really good chipset, and a lot of people can are making stuff for it. So I think that it's just a matter of time until we get like PS3 emulation to run like pretty well.
I agree.
You're playing with fire, Mr. Benny. I'm just letting you know. she's a tiger. Oh man, but yeah, like, dude. Well, I don't know if Michael Benny's serious, but he said, "Oh my God, AN is doing a Flip 2. Retroid is going to be pissed." Unless you're referring to the Thor as the Flip 2, then yeah. I mean, it was kind of crazy to me, even the announcement of this coming from AN, right? Like I more so expected Retroid to do a revision with a dual screen.
Right?
Excuse me. That was my expectation. I was like, oh, Retroid's definitely going to make a revision of this device, like the Flip 2.5 or the Flip 3, and no, it came out from the big brother, right? So
yeah,
dude,
like
I am welcoming,
man. So good.
I am welcoming. That white looks gorgeous, Monto.
Oh, it's so badass, dude.
Dude, it's so good, right? I was so happy.
It is so clean.
Yeah, everything just pops on it.
Let me show you the thing, Monto. Like you can get it in the white, so it came.
Yeah, so I have the gray grip. And it just like I wish they made a white one, but it's only translucent.
This is the black one. If you look real good on the inside, it's black, right? I'll send it to you. It's a company that's a fabric dye company that makes an aerosol dye or that's not transparent, and it's permanent. It's flexible. And this is 2 coats. It's like $8 for the can, and it's not an exact match, but it looks better than I like it better than the black. My only critique of it, I wish it was a matte instead of a gloss. But for the white, I think that would look so insanely good, dude. In the white there.
Definitely.
Yeah, I agree.
Like the gloss, I like. There's something about like premium products in white, like this and the Ein mini, the Odin 2 mini.
The O2 mini. Yeah.
I have that in white as well.
That's pretty dope.
They're just like they just make it nice. They just make it really.
It would
really,
look dope
really
though
nice.
if you had the Monto purple hair grip.
Yeah, I need my own like custom grip. Man,
I'm calling this Monto hair purple.
Dude, I can't wait until like maybe like a grip company hits me up to do like a design. Oh, that would be so cool. Maybe I just make it myself. I don't know.
Oh my God, you're silly.
Some designers in the chat. Anyone?
Hey, those hype sticks look so good on camera. Like looking at your device right now with those hype sticks, Matt. Like
the hype sticks look awesome.
If those of you out there have not gotten a pair of hype sticks, make sure you check out hype sticks on Etsy. That's our boy Pun. He makes amazing products.
And you don't have to be maniacs like us and buy all of them. You can get a set for $10. for just the one device you have.
And if you don't
They're
want
freaking
transparent, he
awesome.
could make them in other colors for you.
He offers them gray, black. Yeah, the dude's a beast, man. The dude is a beast, man. I love it. So yeah, can't beat him. You really can't.
I gotta get a set of hype sticks.
Oh my gosh!
I haven't gotten around to it. I know. I'm a poser.
I'm a poser.
I'm a fake retro enthusiast. Yeah, but I mean, hey, listen, like the hype sticks are awesome visually. Like they go crazy. Even but just the stock sticks that come with these Iron devices are
they're
also
phenomenal.
just like they're phenomenal.
Yeah,
Iron crushed it. These are really nice sticks. They're kind of like they're like the Retroid ones, but a little less aggressive. They're a little smaller. They have really nice range of motion, and they're not as abrasive on the outside. They're a little softer. They still have the grip though.
Dude, that's BioShock Infinite right now.
Yeah, dude.
That's running so smooth, and
right?
It looks so good, man.
Dude, and this is in Game Hub, and so we have on the side here in our settings, we have the super resolution set to 5, so it's running at 720p, but it looks like 1080p. It looks, I mean, we're still getting like, a little bit of glitching here and there. I can mess with some settings to like try and get rid of that. However, it is just like it's so good.
Oh, it looks smooth, man. It looks super
smooth.
And then look at this. Like, how cool is this? Like, you could pause this, tap on your bottom screen, and carry on in Metroid, right?
That's what I'm saying. Like, I could literally.
Like, oh my god,
that's so crazy, man.
That's like
crazy.
Next level, right? Like
this is next level.
What do I play? Like,
what do I play? Do I play BioShock? Do I play Metroid? I don't have to choose.
No, dude.
No longer do you have to choose.
Dude,
it's so awesome.
Great.
Yeah,
that's phenomenal.
Yeah, but I wish I was in a little combat area, but yeah, just running around and in combat, it's all just like 60 FPS. It's all just like so smooth. Look at this, man.
And then those OLEDs, man, it just looks beautiful. It just looks absolutely stunning.
So what have you been playing on yours, Too Loud?
For PC games or for just in general?
In general.
So for PC games, I have this game called Arrow that I really like. It's like a music, like stick game, I guess.
I heard somebody else talking about that. Somebody else was that you? I thought I saw somebody else was talking about that too. There was and mentioned that game. Maybe it was you. Maybe it was you.
I mean, probably was me. But I really enjoy that game. It has really sick beats on it, and the graphics, the colors are beautiful. It's a very small game, so it doesn't take up a lot of space because unfortunately I got the Pro model and not the Max. I wish I had the foresight to get the Max. Hopefully one day somebody in this chat will say like, "Hey, I really love that Purple Pro. I'll buy it from you because I'll sell it to them." And then at that point, I'll go and buy it. Yeah, I'll sign it and everything, bro. I'll leave my SD card in there with all my games on it. Like I need a Max. I need a Max because I'm gonna do too much stuff on this device. I mean, eventually, no matter what, I'm gonna pick up a Max. So whether it be somebody picks this one up from me or I just end up with two, maybe I'll give one to my daughter or one of my children. And then I'll just grab another one because I just want that extra internal space so that I could store more PC games like this. Like I didn't know BioShock Infinite ran on here and ran so great.
It's a 50 gig game, so it's a little on the big side, but it runs super well. Like,
is that a Steam or is that a GOG version? Which
this is Game Hub Lite.
But is that a Steam game or is that
Steam? It's just right in the Steam interface. Okay. You know what I mean? Let's load up a chapter so we can actually like get into some.
And then I've been playing this other game on there. PC game is called Bio Prototype. I like to mess with obscure games that I like the big games too, right? Like the big AAA stuff. But this is not what you use this type of device for, honestly, right? We were talking with our buddy Clef earlier, and it's like I play Battlefield 6, I play Arc Raiders, stuff like the new latest and greatest. But that's what I have my PC for. With this pocket device, I'm not gonna get in here and try to play. And plus, the sticks aren't made for that. You know what I mean? But playing some of these older games, I mean, I'm still so shocked that BioShock runs on here. I'd really love to get like a Borderlands of Borderlands on.
Yeah, I was gonna install Borderlands 3 and noodle around with that, but Borderlands 3 is too big. It's 120 gigs. So you have to do like
couldn't get
Borderlands
2 to run.
Yeah, you got to get Borderlands 2 or 1. So I was.
Were you able to get Borderlands 2 to run? I wasn't able to get.
I haven't tried it yet, but I should. I'm confident that I'll be able to like at least get it to run. Maybe, hopefully, I've gotten Fallout 4 to run, but it's there's like an audio glitch with it where it doesn't play all the audio; it only plays some. So it's kind of weird. It's just like awkward, but it runs at like 40, 45, 50 FPS. So it's super playable if we can just figure out the audio rendering and stuff like that. Oh, this is a good area. This is with the.
So Gabe says, I would argue that the RGDS does pretty much the same, but just much lower end games. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna have an issue. Like,
depends on what you're looking for.
I think the RGDS, like, if you want to play the NDS catalog, if you want to be able to switch back and forth between, I mean, I don't know how their firmware is going to work.
That's the thing is, like,
that's my concern.
We really don't know because it has 3 gigs of RAM too, so we don't know how much multitasking it can even handle. It's a very peculiarly spec'd device, and I don't mean that in the good way.
Because all of these, we all have pros, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you have a pro too, right, Monto?
I do. Yeah, this is the pro
so
model.
all of these devices you guys are seeing on screen at the moment are 12 gig RAM devices.
Yeah.
You know, so when you think about that and you take a quarter of that at 3 gigs, you know, in a much weaker chip, you know, I don't know how much multitasking you're going to get out of that device. I'm not saying you're not going to get any. You probably can run like a SNES game on one screen and have a YouTube video playing on the other screen. You know, a lot of it has to do with software, how they implement their software, how optimized they get the Android build that they're going to be running on there. And I mean, I'm not downing the RGDS. I look forward to it. I think that for the price, I think it could be really good. And as the price diminishes over time, it's going to be even better, right? So for those of you who are happy with the NDS catalog, which the NDS catalog is nothing to look down on, there's a crazy amount of Nintendo DS games out there. Really, really good games too. So, you know, I ordered one. Monto ordered one. Matt's the only outsider here. He ordered a Game Consui. So I didn't know Game Consui made a dual screen, but I guess Matt's gonna be the first one on planet Earth to show us the dual screen Game Consui, and I'm looking forward to that. You know, Hey, what was that?
Well, no. Since you segue, so you take the R46H, right? Okay. Now,
is this a dual screen device you're talking about?
So now,
okay, so then we're not segueing into that, Matt.
So Matt, now what we're gonna do is
Matt
is gonna take the same device.
Do it to you, Matt.
wait, it's got stacked shoulders. The new one's got stacked shoulders, and it's got Wi-Fi, and it's got a retro D-pad on it.
Got fast Wi-Fi. I thought that was an ad. I thought I got a mid-roll on the stream that I was on.
So, actually, this is your expertise because you follow this company a lot. I was going to ask you about that 2DS cheese wedge type device, the Magic with the ugly speaker grill RGB rings.
Nothing. We haven't heard anything about it. The what is it? The 45 or whatever it is.
Yeah,
no, the 45 is the retro 45 is the N64 one.
It's
let me see.
I forget which one it is. They announced a good handful of like just weird niche devices that are in a good way. Like they're filling
in a great
specific gaps, and I really like.
I think they should definitely take the RGB rings from around the speaker grill, but okay, whatever.
Yeah. You know? So Magic X and XU Retro are very complementary to each other. They're also like very much like business partners. The Magic X gave the sold their XU Retro brand to this company, and then now they're like partners. So the XU Retro is very much like normal devices, like your normal budget stuff, no frills, and then Magic X makes those weird niche devices that have specific like games that they're great for, and specific designs and nostalgias that they're going for. It's a really cool combo. I like what they're doing.
I do. I like that they're thinking outside of the box, right? Like,
yeah, they're thinking outside the bun.
There's outside of the bun.
Okay, so they are, but here's where I have a concern. It's like there's a lot of, and it's probably not fair for me to use this, but I feel like there's a lot of inconsistency, in that they talk about these devices, and it just seems like, they had the history with the first two devices where they told us the chipsets are one thing and they weren't. They were 3326.
Yeah, they got scammed actually. I heard that wasn't like an internal, like a job, inside job. I heard that they actually got low bend, which is what it's called when you get swapped. Like they scratched out the names of the chipsets, the people who sold them the chips. It's a crazy story. However,
twice.
The second time, that was a bait and switch, to be honest. Unlucky.
So I'm concerned about that. Now the 135 that they were talking about that we were excited about, it just keeps getting pushed back, and it's just it gives me
the 135
iffy feels a custom.
I think the 135
got pushed back again.
Oh, is it?
No, they pushed it back because they said they're working on the shells. There was a thing with the shells, and so it's getting pushed back. It was supposed to ship last month.
Oh no! Yeah, I'm seeing it's for sale right now. When are they shipping?
Yeah, it is for sale, but I don't know. But they said an announcement sometime this week that they were saying that they were gonna that they're still working on the shells or something. Is this the device you're talking about too loud?
It is the device I was talking about.
Yeah. And then there's another.
We're just getting hit with so many dual screens back to back, and I thought this was
this is the revision of it.
Gives me that cheese wedge vibe. God, it's so
this
ugly.
is their.
Wait,
Yeah.
this looks bad.
But it's huge. It's like a 5.8 inch screen.
This looks not as good as the.
So this is the first one, right? And then they rendered it with a bigger screen. Yeah.
Whoa, dude! Some calculation errors. What are they doing? Oh man. Okay, Magic X is
135.
It's moving different.
They hired the Pal Kitty team.
Stuff,
Yeah, right.
Oh my God.
they hired a.
I love the color of that shell. I'm not gonna lie though, that shell right there.
Yeah, I've been
040
looking at
just
that.
released in green. Yeah,
I'm like maybe I pick up. I gotta hit them up and see if
Hypebox link for the Thor. Hey Pun, if you're out there, please drop a Hypebox links. Hype sticks.
Hype sticks.
If not, I will drop a link here after the show. I'll put it in the description box, Johnny.
Mm-hmm.
I'll do that for you.
Hype.
But if Pun is out there, drop that link, brother.
Yes, do it. So here's the thing. So I was really excited about this guy here, about these. I always thought this was really cool, N64 geared or themed device, right? But then it's got a G85, 4 gigs of RAM, and a 4.5 inch screen, and it's $95. The A&Neo Pocket Air Micro has got a G90T. It's a 4.2 inch screen. Yeah, the button layout is not geared for N64, but it's $60.
Mm-hmm.
Why would I the colorways there insane, but why would I give these guys my money when I can get the Pocket Micro? So, and then
it's tough. It's tough that budget.
Mm-hmm.
That budget zone is extremely competitive. It's every dollar counts when you're under $100.
Yep, so, I agree. And they have a clamshell coming out. They
got
looks like sliders.
RP Flip 2.
RP Flip 1.
RP Flip 1. Yes.
Yeah.
What do we know what chipset's in it? What's the name of it?
It's going to be the G85, I think is what it is.
It's G85.
Yeah. So same thing, $95.
95.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay, cool.
So,
They're really.
It looks cool, but again, I don't know. This one might be a little too little, too late. We'll see. So
especially if
the
RGDS can get under there, then it really will start muddying that waters of like what's a good clamshell handheld and what's not, because the RGDS has features, but it's not powerful. So it's gonna be an interesting year. A lot of maturing is gonna happen in that dual screen space and clamshell space in general.
I dropped the
Thor just
link for you,
started
Johnny.
an avalanche.
Nice. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Um,
Hopefully Magic X makes a dual screen handheld. That's all I'm saying. Like, it's only a matter of time, right? Because they can make a good one. I believe in them. They have.
I think they could.
And the technology.
No problem, John.
I mean, they're already working on a clamshell, so it would make a lot of sense for them to do a dual screen. That would be pretty cool. I mean, well, let's see, because they had the clamshell and they're talking about they're working on a dual screen. Why not mix them together, right? So, we'll see. And I have the XU Retro, the first one, and I've given it about 6 minutes worth of playtime.
This little guy, the mini.
You got the purple one?
Yeah, this is the
I like that color, dude.
Yeah, this they sent this over, and I'm finishing up a review on it. It's pretty cool. It's basically a Trim UI brick. It's a Trim UI brick without being a Trim UI brick. Yeah, you got
touch screen.
You got the blue. I think this is called the blue, but it's like purple.
So does it have the same resolution screen as the brick?
Same exact panel. Yeah. Same screen.
Oh, nice, dude.
So they just took the same panel. It has the same processor. The all-winner.
What firmware is it running?
It's running
Dawn.
It's running Dawn. Like Aurora Launcher, which is a fork of Dawn Launcher, which is a fork of Daigisho. So it's a fork of a fork, and I call that a spoon.
Fork of a fork. Yeah.
Yeah. It's called a spoon.
The spatula.
A spatula.
So
the fork of a fork, like a spatula.
My issue is that for being the same beautiful screen as the brick, the bezels are enormous.
The bezels are freaking enormous. Why are they so big? I also need to charge it. But look at
that device. You hear that?
Yes. Yes. Okay. You just
you're not getting away from the police with that in your pocket.
You just foreshadowed my review. There's one part where like I'm talking about it.
Yeah.
It's a shaker. It's a shaker. And I really don't like that. And then also like look at these side by side. These have the exact same internals and the exact same screen. So why are they?
Hey, you got to use like a little cut from like the Yin Yang Twin song in that part of your video where it's like shake it like a salt, shake it like a salt.
Like these devices are just so like yin yang to each other, but they have the same screen and the same processor.
Except one makes the screen look way better.
Really good. Really good. And the other one.
Did you figure out what this little button here is for?
That's the analog stick toggle. Turns the D-pad to an analog stick at a hardware level.
Okay.
Or at like a deep it's like a dedicated switch. It's like a very
I mean, I've turned it on once and I'm like, yeah, this is cool.
I've probably put like
at least you're honest, bro. At least you're honest.
I probably put like 20 or 30 hours into this just from doing the review.
I'll never put that many hours into this thing, man.
I put too much hours into reviews. That's why they take forever. I need to like stop.
That's a good thing though, bro. No, you don't. No, you don't.
I need to like
no.
Ration my time a little more. That's why I'm trying to stream more too.
So something I don't really care for is like when a reviewer does, and I'm not taking shots at anybody specifically here, but if the shoe fits, wear it. So what I'm saying is like I don't like when creators get a device, they pull it out of the box, and then they call the video review. Like that's a first look.
It's an unboxing. It's not a first impressions.
Yeah, that's a first impressions. That's not a review.
Yeah,
you know. So I think it's good that creators out there like yourself are taking the time to spend time with a device and actually give your actual like history with it. Like, oh yeah, well, in my 30 hours of playtime on this device, I can say this, I can say that. You know, and I think because people appreciate that. I appreciate that. I'm also a consumer of content, right? I don't only make content. I also consume content. And when I watch a video, I appreciate a creator who actually uses the stuff they're talking about. Don't just tell me about it, you know? So,
I think it's really just comes down to like just being clear and honest, right? Like I think that's why Retro Game Core is just like done so well, is because he just explains he explains if this is an unboxing, he just tells you exactly what we're doing.
A machine.
And
he's a machine,
he's figured out, he's cracked
really
the Da Vinci
is, yeah.
code of content creation. I'm still on that first lockpick. If this is like a Skyrim lockpick right here, I'm on the first one. I'm trying to just get more efficient.
Dude. Like, bro, I have
But-
slowed down on accepting devices from vendors because it's just I don't have enough time, bro.
No time.
I don't have enough time. And then,
especially
like,
now we're in.
I
we're
have
in the
this
season.
obligation, and it's like, oh man, I'm obligated to put out this content, and I mean, they're not bothering me as much as I'm bothering myself, right? Like I'm bothering myself the most. Like, dude, come on, you've had this thing for how long? You need to make.
And
a
when
video.
you accept
need to
it,
make a
you give yourself that quest, and that quest is not going away until you finish it.
Dude,
and
man,
it just hangs over you. Yeah, no, being a reviewer, it's an interesting dynamic that a lot of people don't quite understand. They just see like free handheld and like video made with free handheld, so they must be shilling. And it's like, no, like we do this because we like making the videos and then like sharing our thoughts. And
don't get it wrong. Like if a device is trash, in the video I'll put it in the toilet. Like I'm waiting for me to get that device. Like send it to me, somebody send it to me. 'Cause I'm gonna put it in the toilet in the video. Like like this is where it belongs, guys.
That's
like,
crazy.
Oh my gosh.
That's crazy. That's
I might burn a bridge.
That's a data frog right there. Put the data frog in there. Put next to the game console.
So who today has come up with the question of the day? Is it Monto?
Whoa.
Is it Matt? Is it the audience? Who has the goods? I need to know.
If you guys don't have one lined up, I got a good one that I've been thinking about.
Well,
so
kick it off.
While you guys figure that out,
it's time for question of the day, Cliff.
It's not Clef. We're not with Clef. Wrong, Clef.
Clef Monto.
What happened to the other song, man? Like, that's hilarious. It's not there.
Everyone is Clef in that moment.
Everybody's Clef now.
We are Clef.
That's not on my side.
Job security, buddy. Job security.
Yeah,
That's
no,
why
you
it's
got
not
it.
on your side.
You ain't going nowhere. You ain't going nowhere, my boy.
So wrapping up the year and all the devices that have come out this year, we know, like, okay, and it's recent bias, right? Because I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that all three of us are gonna say right now, that the Thor is our favorite device. Right now, for the moment, the Thor is the device. That's unfair, right? Recency bias, and this thing, if we're being transparent about it,
I don't feel like I'm being biased, though.
It's not perfect.
Okay,
it's not perfect.
It's not perfect, but it's freaking badass. Oh, it's so good.
Yeah.
And this is talking about we've had some bangers, Don't forget 2 weeks ago we were looking at the Xbox Ally X's, and that thing is a beast, man. But I haven't put this thing down.
I've had the Ioneo 3 this year. I've had some crazy stuff this year.
Yes.
Man. But nothing have I been as excited as this damn thing, dude.
Oh yeah. And I'm not really, a DS guy, but I mean I'm in love with this thing.
Yeah, and everything.
So opposite of that, what device have you been the most disappointed with this year, and what could have been different about that device that maybe would have changed your opinion of it?
Man, I gotta give credit where it's due. It's gotta unfortunately be my trusty Soldier Flip. No, this is the Retroid. It's the Retroid dual screen add-on. This thing was I wouldn't even consider it a swing and a miss. They just missed. They didn't even swing because what they did was so far off from what they were advertising. They added this huge cable. They said that it was.
Wait, you mean that's not to hold your hand?
Well,
God,
it,
yeah, it
two
looks like
things
it,
can
right?
be, two things
No
can be
wonder I
true.
couldn't find it on Amazon after you told me, dude. I
Oh
was
my
over here
gosh.
browsing.
Two things can be true at once, young man.
Oh, that's too
so,
funny.
so yeah, first off, like the cable was just a complete mess. Second off, they said that it was like compatible with all of these handhelds. Like they said it was, they made specifically, they sold a bracket, and I have the bracket over here that they sold for money. That said that it is made for other devices. And what did we learn after they sold these? That they're not compatible with other devices. They're only compatible with Retroid devices because the technology that goes into the screen is a vertical screen, and they flip it within the Retroid firmware, and so it only works like normally with Retroid handhelds, and it doesn't even work with my Mini V2. So because my Mini V2 or my Mini V1, because it's older, so I need to upgrade the firmware at like a system level. Not just, it's off the grid. They sent me files. I had to reach out to them. This whole thing was a train wreck.
OTA update.
It's not even an OTA update because my mini's too old. They only did OTA updates for Mini V2. Like this thing was an absolute train wreck, and they burned customers with it. They burned people who bought it with the intention of using it on other devices, like the Anbernic handhelds. Everyone was like, yo, this would be sick. And maybe they got it to work since then. I haven't kept up with it because honestly, this thing is just a meme to me at this point. So that's why it lives on my Pocket 4 Pro, because I'm like, why not? Like it's just a really like goofy combo that kind of just sums up how I feel about this thing. It's just like the best use for it is just running 3DS at 1x resolution on my Pocket 4 Pro, I guess. I can't think of another device that came out this year that had such high expectations and such a flat.
A lot of people were super excited about that thing.
That's a really good,
And I know some people like it too. Some people like it. I don't.
The thing is, you're not wrong, dude, because like in the marketing, right? They really did make it seem like this was like the dual second screen. Like it's gonna work on everything, right? And then all of a sudden you get it, and it's like it's janky. It's janky, and like there's one thing that you can't do on Android with just a standalone secondary screen like that, and that's implement the software like the Thor. Right?
Yeah.
Like a screen like that, just because you got the second screen doesn't mean that now the software is ready to do all the stuff that these things are capable of doing. Yeah, and then that too, right? Like how many devices does it block? Fan vents? Does it block volume buttons, power buttons?
Volume and power. Like, yeah, it's blocking my volume buttons. So I have to do this to get the volume. And I can't do it at the top screen. You have to do it at the bottom screen. And then you have to use the volume buttons down here. It's just like, what are we doing? Just
Matt uses his for having a tri-screen Thor.
Tri-screen Thor is kind of sick. That's pretty sick.
Yeah, he's
couldn't get it to work on a Thor though.
No. Of course not.
The only device I was able to get it to work on was an x86.
Wait a minute.
I was only able to get it to work on an x86 device. That was it. PC handheld. That was it for me.
Was it flipped when you did it? Or was
he had to fix the orientation.
The orientation was messed up. Yeah. Do it. Put
it here we go. Here we go.
Live demonstration.
Here we go. The jank is live.
Upside down, bro.
No. You got to put it from the bottom. The screen has to come out.
I gotta hit it. I gotta hit it from the back.
Hit the upside downer. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Let's. All right. Just gotta do that. Shoot the gap.
The double clamshell.
Yep. This is light work right here. Okay. And
look at that. And nothing.
And something.
Oh! Yours better than mine. Mine wouldn't even come on.
Okay. We got progress here. So
yeah.
Triple screen.
This is just and this is
So
just
if you
what
want one portrait, if you want one in portrait, because you just really can't live with your landscape display, plug in your Retroid dual screen. You'd get you a
Yes.
portrait
Do it.
view.
oh geez. There we go.
That is
Oh
awesome.
my god, this is so cool.
Completely
This is so-
redeemed. You just went ahead
so
and redeemed
practical.
the entire device.
Yeah, it
This
is
is
so
this is a
practical.
practical. Wait. And then you just put it on your wrist,
Oh my god.
just like that, and then you
Oh my god,
Oh,
man.
God,
No,
you're insane.
bro.
You're insane.
Oh man. Oh dude.
you just.
That is insane.
It's so simple.
It's actually kind of cool if you could get it to work like that. It'd
It's
be
so
kinda
simple.
cool.
Why didn't I think
Oh,
of this? This is what
dude.
the Ultra Hand should have been.
Now you're like Iron Man or something, right?
Yeah.
Like,
Oh my gosh.
I'm basically
Dude.
Tony Stark.
you're basically
This is
there,
this is
bro.
my Iron Man suit.
Yeah, that's
Where
how you
is
talk to
my
Jarvis.
super
Jeeves. Jarvis.
Yeah.
Jarvis. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
Jarvis.
that's how you
Alright.
talk to Jarvis, dude.
I've hogged the the
All right,
podium long
so
enough.
we'll go with Matt because we know he loves to buy all kind of e-waste. So what
It's actually not. I guess it's not e-waste. I would say my biggest disappointment this year has been Pal Kitty as a whole.
Yes.
Like,
Where'd they go?
I
Yeah,
think
where have they
Monto and I have
gone?
talked about this before, and I know Tulad and I have talked about this. I like Pal Kitty. I like their inexpensive, the ingenuity, and the kind of the stuff that they do. And then this year, what have we gotten from them? We got the V20, which is just a bag of junk. You know what I mean? So it's got an A133P with Beta Sarah, and it's just terrible software, and that weird bug where, like, if you didn't have a ROM on the game in at least one of the ROMs folders, it'd give you an error telling you that it's not working, and they didn't tell anybody that. And then they released the X35H, which looked cool. It's like a mini X55, but then they tried to do their own proprietary software, and it was, to call it janky would be a compliment, right?
And the device was
Rock
comfy.
had to save that.
Like the device was comfy. It was a comfy device. The X35H.
Yes.
Very comfy little device, dude.
Yeah.
It just sucked the
But
firmware
then-
it came with.
Still
And
have it.
that's like
Yeah.
what I said earlier in the show
How
was
Kitty
like
OS
the
stuff.
device can either make or break a launch of a device for sure.
Well, Rocknick saved that device, but at that point, I think it was dead in the water. And then you had
Mm-hmm.
Monto hated
Too
it
little,
because
too
the
late.
buttons felt cheap. Monto said the
They
buttons
do,
felt cheap.
and
It hurt my feelings.
these feel pretty similar.
Yeah.
They're just like-
So, and then the V90S, which was complete letdown. Just a complete and total letdown of V90S for a lot of people. I didn't think it was as bad as people said, but for a lot of people, it was just a complete letdown.
they were expecting.
I
a
don't think
lot
it was as
because
bad
of
as
the
people say.
V90. They were expecting a
Yeah.
lot.
Yeah.
The V90
Yeah,
was
that's true.
kind of mythical tier to a lot of people.
You know what?
And I don't know why, because the V90 was kind of jank.
Yeah, right.
I'll
Yeah.
be honest. Look, if the V90S had come out just the same exact way that it is, just earlier than Anbernic's clamshell, earlier than Miyoo's clamshell, it would have been accepted. It would have been praised. People would have loved it. But Pal Kitty sat around on that thing for so long and waited for the industry to catch up with them because they were the first, right? Like they literally hit us with the clamshell first, dude. Like there was no reason that Anbernic should have got the 35XXSP out prior to them releasing the V90S. The V90S should have been released prior to that 35XXSP. And at that point, it would have been a banger. I promise you it would have been a banger. But it was just too little too late. They waited too long. They allowed the rest of the industry to pass them along. Where the rest of the industry is putting more powerful chips in theirs. They're putting dual sticks on theirs at this point. They're coming out with rock solid firmware already. Like they have plenty of aftermarket support with custom firmwares. Like now you're releasing yours and it's just like meh. It's just meh. Because the device isn't crap, right? Like I actually like the build quality of it. The hinge is phenomenal. Like the hinge is still amazing. It's probably the best hinge out of all of the clamshells. And it's just that the device, it had no support. There was no support for it. And then on top of that, by the time you're releasing it, now you're releasing this thing. It has no Wi-Fi. It has no Bluetooth. It has no geez, bro. Like, man, this thing should have been released 2 years ago.
Yeah,
Like,
what's
there
going
was
on with
no-
the no connectivity? Like they really
Yeah.
just made
And
sacrifices
that chipset is
shouldn't have been
capable.
made.
It's not like it's a 3326. It's A133P.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You know,
it was
and
that
that's
was
in itself
weird. It was just a
I don't know.
weird release. Like
Yep.
honestly, like damn, I didn't even think of that device when I was trying to come up with which device I was the most let down by. That definitely has to be close to it is the V90S.
Mhm.
But my initial answer was I was gonna go toward Anbernic on this one actually. And I was gonna say I've already this is how irrelevant the device was to me after release is what was the PSP Go like
Oh, the
device?
RG slide,
slide?
brother.
The
The
slide?
RG slide, bro. Yeah, major miss for me, dude. Major miss. That thing is a chunk. I don't think anybody who was excited about it was looking or expecting a device that big, that hefty, yeah, that thing was like, and it could have been amazing. It could have been like,
look at it.
you know,
It's
that
just
could have
open
been.
that back up.
The
Hold
size
on,
of
look
my
at
freaking head.
It's the size of his head.
This
Yeah,
thing is
yeah,
massive. This thing is
yeah,
like
dude.
so unnecessarily big. Wait. Pull me back up to the big screen. Look at this. Look at
Oh
this.
wow.
Wow.
Like,
Yeah, that's crazy, bro.
Like you either get the sliding or you get this.
The folding dual OLED.
Wow.
Like come
folding
on, dude.
dual OLED or
Mhm.
sliding
That's
handheld.
insane.
And they both fold up to the exact same like ballpark. It's just crazy. This thing is massive.
Agreed, Gabe. Exactly. That's my point. Is that if it was smaller, if it was more within the size range of the actual PSP Go, this thing would have gone crazy. Like I know the community would have wholeheartedly embraced it.
Yep.
But
Yeah,
because this thing was like, bro, you can use that thing as a self-defense weapon. Like it's a literal brick.
It's heavy.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It's heavy. This thing is
Like,
just
nah.
so
And
Nobody
the
wants to
4x3
carry that
screen-
chunk.
The 4x3 screen on the PSP device is just a complete mess.
Yeah, another miss, right? Like, come on.
Look at how
You're
big
in-
that thing is compared to the grips on the
Look how
RP5.
thick it is, dude. That the RP5 has humps, baby humps back there for ergos. This thing is flat and thicker than it. Like, jeez,
it's
insane.
so
Insane.
thick.
Yeah.
no.
Yeah.
This thing. Wait, here's another one. It's just like
It's nuts.
Yeah.
it's thicker than a 2DS.
Damn, I love that
when it's
green. I can't
closed.
look at it without admitting that
I
green
know.
is.
It's so fun.
Yes,
it's just
man.
like handhelds
God.
need to be fun, man.
Oh. Why don't we
Yeah,
get
no, that's
why
nuts,
don't we
man.
get handhelds from these companies
is
with
going
fun
on?
colors like that, dude? Like why doesn't Ambernic or Palkity
Right.
or Miyoo or AN
Or
or
like fun
Ioneo
designs,
or any
just
of these
weird-
guys give us
You
cool
know
stuff like
who's
this.
been doing some fun stuff is GKD.
Oh,
With their Pixel 2. They've been doing a
Yeah.
couple different designs
Yep.
with it. They're
I have
a little
that
bit
color Pixel 2. I like that color.
Yeah, this one's really nice. It's a nice like
Mhm.
shade
That's
and
gorgeous, yeah.
and they've done
The
like a
Cyberpunk
couple-
one was gorgeous.
The Cyberpunk one.
man.
I've been eyeing that, and I'm just waiting to find it at like a
Actual
lower
normal
price.
person price.
Not
Yeah,
a collector's
yeah.
not a collector price at like $160. I'm like, this thing is like this for this color. It's probably 70 or 80 because it's like a metal handheld. This is a it's an EDC collector kind of thing.
Great one hand.
You're not paying for performance. You're paying for like
No.
this like being just a really solid little guy. It's so well
It
built
is.
and everything.
It is.
It
is.
But then you're paying twice as much to get the collector versions of this. So I'm like, just get those prices down to like $100, and yeah, maybe you'll get it. It's just a different colorway, right?
Dude.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
all right. Yeah.
And then when you compare like something like that, right, to like the Brick Hammer, right?
Oh
like,
man, I'm doing a review on the Brick Hammer too. I'm just like, I like the colors of it. I like the color. It's just like
which color did you get?
I got the green. I don't know where it is.
Oh,
I think it's in my backpack. Yeah, because I took it on a trip.
Yeah.
So did that thing dethrone your Pixels your go-to? No,
Not for
because
me.
of the one hand use or what?
Yeah, it just felt Well, first off, man, I can't get the bad taste of that launch out of my mouth.
Dude, I canceled mine. I waited like 2.5 months, 3 months.
I canceled
and
I literally like because I ordered it from the Trim UI store because I thought it was the
Me
official
too.
store. And then
We
I
all
told
did.
and then I was like, hey, like everyone, like this is the Trim UI, like, you know, this is the first website that I saw it launch on was the Trim UI store.
Same thing we all did.
And then we find out later that the Trim UI store is just a reseller. It's just another seller of Trim UI handhelds. That so I was just kind of like, okay, like if they're a reseller and they're trustworthy, cool. But they took forever, and then Powkitty got their handheld, got their brick hammers out sooner. So I was like, I emailed them and I was like, guys, are you shipping mine out or not? Because if you're not, then cancel it. And they're like, oh, we'll ship at the end of the month. We'll add in some accessories. And I'm like, okay. I gave them till the end of the month. They didn't ship it out. So then I canceled.
Same.
And then I ordered it from Powkitty.
Protector or crap. Some crap.
I know. I'm just like, guys, a screen protector doesn't change the fact that it took like 4 months for it to arrive. It literally took over 120 days for it to arrive.
Yeah, that's insane. That's
like
insane.
What's going on? The A133P is you know, it's already on its way out. We have new chipsets in this price tier that are, you know, the
Hey, now that you pulled up that Trim UI, I wanted to remember the name of that for the show. What did Matt call the Smart Pro, the new variant of the Smart Pro earlier?
The Trim UI Smart Ass.
The Trim UI Smart Ass, dude.
That was a good one. That was good.
Dude. I can't wait for that model to come out, bro. I'm not lying, man. I'm gonna pick that up. The Trim UI Smart Ass.
It's just the way I talk, you jerks. It's the way I talk. Since you brought that up, if you guys are not aware, Monto promised us about 3 months ago in one of his newscasts that we were getting a Trim UI Smart Pro Mini with a 3:2 aspect ratio. And I'm a 3:2 horse, so I'm sitting here waiting. And then they announced this thing, which is just a Trim UI Smart Pro with a different chipset in it and L3 and R3. Are you kidding me? Freaking Monto.
We're both waiting for our Trim UI in shining armor, our 3x2 Trim UI.
I'm gonna show on that Trim UI Smart Ass. I'm not gonna lie.
Something else we're talking about Powkitty. Where the hell is this RGB50? This freaking 3:2 aspect ratio 5-inch screen is supposed to rival.
I don't even know what that thing is.
5-inch 3x2. Holy smokes!
They had a 5-inch 3:2 device that was supposed to be like a KTR1 competitor. GKD's announced a device called the GKD Little, which is supposed to be it was a 5-inch screen.
I think Powkitty probably started making hair products or something, dude. They're done.
Maybe
they're not.
Those freaking the badminton rackets.
The 4.5-inch 3x2 screen.
Yeah.
Aeneo
Look out
Ace.
for the newest Powkitty hair curler or
Ace
something.
Screen.
Yeah.
Pocket Ace from Aeneo.
And then GKD has one called the Little, which is going to be similar, but the GKD one looks a little bit more rounded, looks a little cooler and stuff. I want one of those devices to come out, man.
Yeah, I feel like all these companies just keep getting sidetracked. They just keep like shiny object syndrome, and maybe there's like some manufacturing things where it's like there's not enough screens, and maybe and that's why other companies just keep using the same. I think
when we look at them, dude, like look at their use of look at how fast and how quick the market is being flooded with Android handhelds.
That's what
I think they're starting to really pivot into the Android handhelds over the Linux because at first there were so few of them, and now it's like back-to-back releases of
There's
Android
almost
handhelds.
no Linux releases.
Budget Android too.
Yeah.
Like
look at
lower.
everything that Anbernic's released over like the last 6 months or so, right? Like the 477M, the 476, the RG Slide, the RGDS. Like the 577 or the 5
and even budget handhelds are starting to use Android OS. It's just the industry is moving towards Android because the emulators are so much better optimized. Like we get that extra performance.
I'm trying to think of any good. There's only been like that I can notably think of 2 good Linux devices that came out this year: the 34XX SP And was that this year? Or was that last year?
That was this
year.
year. That was a
this year.
banger. That was a good one this year.
And
The
then
forehead?
Action Pot.
The forehead,
Yeah.
three,
The
four,
forehead.
3-4x6. That's forehead.
And then the Action Pot. That's it. Like Linux wise, those are the
I
only
gotta
two
pick
that
that
I was
one
like,
up.
those are they're good devices here. Good luck finding one.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I
I'm,
mean,
I'm thinking about it now. Like, dude, what else?
That's
Linux
it. Android.
came
I
out
mean,
this year.
Linux wise. I mean, yeah. I mean, there's a couple. You know, you got your
Miyoo
Anbernic
Mini
35XX Pro. Yeah.
Oh, no,
Oh,
I
that's
don't
right.
count
The
that.
Mini Flip.
Yeah,
The
Miyoo
Miyoo Mini
Flip.
Flip. Okay, the Miyoo Mini.
That's on its
the
own
Miyoo Mini
island,
now.
though. Miyoo's
They
on
are.
their own island.
They are.
Yeah, but the Miyoo Flip came out this year, right? Or was that last year?
That was this year, I believe. I believe that was this
Yeah,
year. I think it was
man,
just before the
that's
SP.
That might be tied with the RGDS as being the biggest flop, literally, because of that
Yeah.
screen hinge
I
being
I
floppy.
like the Miyoo Flip.
Both of my flips are
Stone
broken.
Stone me, guys. Stone me,
Dude.
It's
They
okay.
just that's the thing is that's what makes it even worse is that some people got good devices, but so many
Yeah.
other people got either broken ones from hardware, broken software. Both of these have busted things. One of them doesn't read the SD card, and this one doesn't read SD cards anymore, and this one doesn't have Wi-Fi or Bluetooth. And it just doesn't work. So I'm assuming that
That's
the connection
insane.
is just not good or something like
Wow.
on the board. But it's just like weird. Like why are they just, and then people are having the hinge problem. I don't know. There's just too many things wrong with it that even if I got good device, even if I got good units and I was like using them, I'd still be like, hey, stay away. It's not worth
Yeah,
the
like
risk.
I love my Miyoo Flip, but I find it hard to recommend to somebody else. Right?
It's hard.
Like,
Yeah.
and
Especially
even
that
then,
rescue.
like I
That
can't say
press
it's
point was a little
great.
rough.
It's
Yeah.
good to me. It's good to me. It's not great. And the reason it's not great to me is because I don't suffer the same hinge problem as everybody else as far as like breaking hinges or floppy hinges, but I cannot for the life of me stand that.
Dude, I
Like-
hate it. It hurts.
oh,
It
dude.
hurts.
If I want to play it in bed, I have to open it before I go in the room, and then I have to play it and leave it on the nightstand open. You know, like, dude, it's just like,
That's the plastic one.
yeah, plastic on plastic, bro. Like, man, I even thought about like WD-40ing it, the plastic, like
Nothing saving it, man. You're putting a
Shit.
Band-Aid on a sinking ship.
take it apart and like shave some of the plastic in between so it has less friction. Like,
Give it a new hinge, brother.
oh my god, give it a
Save
haircut.
it from its agony.
You know? Yeah, dude.
Mm.
And then like
apparently the
Gabe
Mini
said,
Flip has a good hinge.
the
Mini
CF
Flip.
the custom firmware for that device too was lacking. Like, it was
I didn't do any. I didn't. Well, my SD card reader in my first one stopped working, so I missed, being able to turn it on and stuff.
Yeah.
But before that,
Oh,
I missed my window before it broke to try out. I think Gamma had a build for that, or like a work in progress build. There was some
Gamma
Android.
was Gamma Core or something.
It was
like
Gamma
that.
Core. Yeah. This was when I wasn't super familiar with Gamma. I just kind of heard rumblings.
It was like an Android TV build without touchscreen. Like you could do everything with the
They're
control.
it's actually pretty cool. You know, my first experience with that was on the X35H. It's actually a really intuitive build. Like, it's really cool. Like, you hold down the power and it drops down the Android sub menu and lets you choose he's
Nice.
really good at that, man.
Dude,
like,
Gamma,
incorporating that. Yeah, it's
Gamma-
really good build too.
Gamma is good, and I know that there's a lot of people who like see the Patreon that you got to like you do the Patreon to get the early access builds and everything, and probably like don't do it. But man, like if you have a handful of handhelds that are compatible with Gamma OS, just subscribe for a month and then just grab like all those images and just try it out. See if you even like it.
That's the thing too, right? Like if you're actually using the stuff, right?
Gamma
like
OS
you
is
should
probably worth it.
you should be okay with supporting them a bit, right? Like because these guys, they're like, there's I'm not gonna name them. I'm really not. I want to. There's other devs out here who are making a shit ton of money from the community and putting out nothing except excuses. Like So and telling you about their passion projects. So
Black Seraph. Black Seraph.
like,
Black Seraph.
so I mean,
I had itch
I
in my
wasn't
throat.
gonna.
Sorry.
I see. I wasn't gonna put it on blast, but yeah, I mean, so I think like the guys who are actually putting in work, support them, dude. Support them if you can. If you can't, okay, we understand. But if you can, if you're buying multiple handhelds like all the time, you're using their stuff, like just throw them a little something. It ain't gonna hurt to buy them a coffee,
Yeah, that's kind of how I see it. I'm just like, hey, like if a project looks sweet, and I treat Patreon like a transaction, not like a subscription. So I'm just like, and if I want to subscribe, then like I will. But usually I just sign up for and then I immediately cancel it. And then it doesn't, it obviously doesn't cancel because you paid them. So it doesn't cancel until the end of the month. So I just do it. And then I grab like whatever files I want to check out, dip a toe in, you know what I mean? Just like,
ain't nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that.
Something
there's
like
a lot of cool projects going on.
Yeah. And he's never stagnant. It never gets stagnant.
He's DJ Khaled, dude.
Always something with him.
Actually, there's another project that I want to put some attention on that I'm gonna subscribe to their Patreon to try to get it on their early build, and it's called like Isu. Yeah, that
from,
front end, dude.
Like,
man,
awesome.
that thing's exciting. That thing looks beautiful. So I want to get it on that.
That's an awesome project. That one was actually made by a designer first. They're not a coder. They don't do
wow.
They don't do any code at all. Yeah, they're a designer. So they're like a very talented motion and just a designer and artist. So they cooked up this amazing trailer just showing like all these different things that would be awesome to have in a front end experience, but without coding any of it. And then the trailer absolutely like took off. My brother, who's not even into handhelds and stuff, he texted me and he was like, dude, have you seen this trailer? Project looks awesome. So people were catching on to it. And then developers who saw that trailer were just like wanted to help make it a reality. So now the project is actually has some steam. Like literally this person just kind of like made this vision. And then now everybody's like piling in to help out and make
That's the thing about a great vision, man. That's the thing about a great vision.
It's awesome.
And if you look on the Patreon, it already has dual screen support.
Yeah. So this is a super early alpha build, and it's gonna take how long it takes. It might be a couple months, it might be a year, but I think that there's a lot of traction with this project, and with the amount of support from the community, I can see this, I can see a lot of good progress happening over the next year, and I'm really excited for that, especially because the Thor is here, and so the fire is lit. The cat's out of the bag, the Pandora's box is open. Dual screen handhelds are here to stay.
Yeah,
I think we're gonna see more. I think that I'm really interested to see what the software in the Anbernic DS is like, because even with the small amount of awkwardness, I would say that the Thor has, it's awesome. You know what I mean? And if other companies could get on board and get it, I think it might be.
Yeah, I'll be honest. Like none of the issues that I've run into with the Thor like have pushed me away a fraction of an inch. Like not at all, dude. Like. Just man, if this is growing pains, I am welcoming. I welcome these growing pains. Like, man, what's the next software update gonna look like? Like, dude, because this thing is already rock solid, man. Like,
and we've had it less than a week, and we're all completely in love with it. That's amazing, right?
Yeah,
How often and you guys know me. How often do I fall in love with a device this much? Where I'm like, okay. It's an AY. No,
I'll be fair. You're going to be selling yours next week, but everybody else, right? Like, dude,
buying 20 game consoles.
Yeah,
we'll talk about game consoles.
Every
What?
time Matt talks about how much he loves a device, next week you'll find it in a classified ad, like somewhere, like
I talk about
Yeah.
how much I love my game console devices. And I don't sell
No, we
them.
know those ain't going anywhere because you ain't making no money back off of them. So
Yeah, you can't even sell. You can't pay
can't-
someone to take them.
They're not going nowhere because what
Yeah.
you're gonna make what it costs in postage sending
right.
them, dude. Like, so we know why those
I
don't
love
leave.
this one. I love this one. Monto, you
Action
want
Pie, Heligali Action Pie. That's man. If that was released by any other brand name, it would probably take off. Like Heligali.
I want to show you something.
Great first handheld.
actually. You Monto and chat on the other side. Matt, you love that Heligali, right?
Uh-huh.
How many times have you played it?
Quite a bit. It was my backpack device for a while. For probably at least a couple weeks. It was my backpack device.
Oh,
Which is
dang!
a lot
All
for me.
right, all right.
It actually
comes with receipts.
it replaced my R46H as my backpack device for a while.
Oh man,
it's back to up until the Thor. It was back to the R46H because again, if I break it, then it was $35.
Yeah. How much are those Heligalis again? Such a weird
like
name.
65 plus
Heligali.
shipping. 65.
Yeah,
plus shipping,
so
but
that stands for Hero Heligali. It's like Hero Legend Action.
Yeah, Hero Legend Action Pie.
Why?
Galley.
Why?
Hold on.
Why? I'm gonna make a handheld. I'm gonna call it Black Beans Are Better Than Pinto Beans. I'm gonna call my handheld.
So it stands for Hero Legend Game Ally. Heligali. Hero Legend Game.
That's an
Ally.
amazing title.
I played this a lot because you know what? It
looks
got
comfy.
The full battle Sarah. Yeah, it is. It's got the full battle
GameCube
Sarah
colors too. Go crazy.
I love the GameCube colorways.
The color stick, man.
I don't like. I'm not a huge fan of Newly because they kind of lock you out and they make you use their own hotkeys. This build the better Sarah is not. It's you can set your own hotkeys. The only thing with being the A527, it doesn't have any active cooling. It could maybe benefit from some. You get some deep, some good like high-end gaming for this, like some Dreamcast, and you'll get warm here. Not that it hurts it when you hold it.
So it's a perfect winter device.
Yeah, it's a perfect winter device. But I enjoyed it. It stood in my backpack for my everyday for quite a bit. I finished quite a few games of the month on it. I've enjoyed it a lot. So
yeah, that performance is pretty solid for that price, especially when it came out. Like we were getting, what were we looking at? Like decent N64, Dreamcast,
N64s, Dreamcast. I haven't really. I'm not a huge N64 person, but I don't think I've tried anything that didn't work well.
I loved
Dreamcast is like
so much when I was a kid. Like I did, it was like amazing. I was like, God, this is great. Look at these graphics; it's so cool. And then like now, it's probably my least favorite console to emulate.
It has not aged well at
dude,
all.
Yeah, it really hasn't aged well.
Oh,
I booted up for the culture sometimes, just like
right. Like you just do it just because you feel like you have to.
Yeah.
Right, but then it's like,
well, I got a handful of games that I go to. I do like Rocket Robot on Wheels. I do like Super Mario 64.
I mean, Mario 64, Mario 64 holds it down,
Classic.
Right? Like it holds it down, right? But don't go back and play GoldenEye. You won't feel that same feeling you
12
had.
frames per second. What are you talking about?
Yeah, perfect R2. Like they're just low frame rates. The single stick,
it's insane when I look at it and like think about how many hours I spent playing that game growing up. Like rushing for the golden gun, dude. Like staring at my brother's screen, like just like out here screen peeking, dude, man. Oh man, that's a good time. But I'd much rather play PlayStation 1 or something than.
I agree.
And the other games for the N64,
Dreamcast,
Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask have the 3DS remakes.
Yeah,
and they're really good. They're so good, and the native ports too. The native Portmaster ports run on here.
Is Rocknix on Thor. I want to see what that looks like. You know they brought it out to all the other Odins, Snapdragon 8 Gen 2s.
Right, the 8 Gen 2.
So they're working on it,
So I really want to see
what that's going to look like, and
I'm curious too. I mean, as long as I could use it on an SD card, I don't want to install it over my Android. But if I could use it on its own SD card, I'd totally give it a go.
Right. Yeah, because I know that you could do that with the Retroid Pocket 5 because I tested that out.
Yep,
So
I did
it
too.
should theoretically it should work.
Yep.
On the
Well,
HMD.
this was amazing, dude. Hey, Monto, we have such a blast when you come here, and
Dude,
I just want you to share like what you got coming up. I know you're cooking up some Thor stuff, like some 10-hour streams.
Man.
Like you're gonna do like a 24-hour streamathon.
Streamathon, Thorathon. It's the Thorathon. It's the summer Thorathon. Come on down.
Oh, dude.
Oh gosh.
I might have to get in on that one, bro. I'm not gonna lie, I'll come through for like 45 minutes.
Yup. Dude, yeah. So I've done a couple streams with the Thor. So the reason for the streams, first off, because I unboxed it on Friday when I received it, and then I messed around with it all day on Saturday. And then Sunday I was like, I need to show people this. I can't wait for a review. I need to just like show people how cool this handheld is. So then I streamed it, and then I figured that I can use the gameplay from the streams for my review. So I'm probably going to do more streams and show off these devices and just like explore them with chat. So it's like, chat can like have their answers live for this handheld as we're checking it out together, and then I can use that stuff in the review as well. So it's a little twofold thing. But in terms of what I'm working on, like hard projects, I'm working on 2 reviews. I got one for the Trim UI brick hammer, which is going to be coming out, I don't know, maybe like a week or 2. And then the XU Retro XU20 V32, the catchiest name of all time. That's this one. That's the bootleg brick. The brick hammer. This is the I guess cement block screwdriver. It's just yeah, that one I'm almost done. I'm almost done editing now, and so that should come out sooner.
That's
I'm trying to get a Thor review out pretty soon, so I guess 3 reviews, and then on top of that, I'm working on a little game history video showing off some games. Ironically enough, on the RG slide, because they're 5 of my weirdest games, so I picked my weirdest handheld to show them on. So I'm playing some.
You're really pulling that thing out, huh?
Yeah, so I dusted it off and playing some weird games on it. So I'm working on a little video for that. So I got a handful of stuff, but yeah, I think in the short term, expect some more streams. So come on by if you see me streaming. Everyone's welcome there. It's a good time.
Yeah, make sure to come by. I got his link in the description.
Oh yeah, let's go.
It's a good hangout. It's a good hangout over there.
Goodbye.
So I appreciate you. I appreciate everybody in the chat for hanging out. I know we usually do this on Thursdays. I'm not going to throw my co-host under the bus for booking somebody on the wrong day of the week, but this happened this week, and we will be coming back.
Knowing less.
But we still make it happen. We still make
another
it happen.
podcast. Yeah, bro. Thank you so much, you guys. We love you. Have a great night. Make sure you play on your Thors. Just don't let them out of your sight, because Soldier Boy will take you from you.
Take them.
Yes.
Peace.
Peace, everyone. Thanks for having me on.